like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos by hitting the notification bell by the subscribe button as well. You know what I'm saying? Go to our Cash App, which is pinned on the pinned comments right below. Cash App and PayPal if you'd like to show your love to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast and for the content that we share. Go ahead and tap that Cash App or that PayPal. Show the Pull Up Basketball Podcast some love. Hit the like button as well. Get the people in here, get the notifications here as well. We got a good show for y'all right now. I know the the Lakers and Blazers are about to get ready to tip off, but we will continue the show with LA Clipper talk, and we will speak on what's going on with the Clippers and what they have in this situation. So let's get it popping. Let's hit the comment section. Let me know y'all in here, as well as hit that like button and get the notifications out. All right, so this weekend on Saturday, we had a show about the NBA trade deadline and some of the moves the Clippers made to get, certain pieces and certain players. Now, of course, the Clippers made 3 moves. Those 3 moves were Bones Hyland, Mason Plumlee, as well as Aaron, 3 that were Clippers. So let me look at some of these comments. Oh man, Bubba, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Muhammad Warsome, what's good? West Washington Wizards, Golden State Warriors. Bubba said, me personally, I don't think the Clippers need another point guard. Bones and Eric should be okay. Let's get into that, man. The Clippers right now are in a situation where they're going to have to make a decision. They seem to be a little bit of a halt of what's going on between the players as well as, one of the known staff people on the staff. And when I say that, I mean the GM. Now, the Clippers right now have 3 potential buyout candidates. After the NBA trade deadline has came on, they've had 3 buyout candidates according to reports that they could possibly be going after in this trade is a buyout period. A lot of these teams are looking to the buyout period to pick up guys, to fulfill their roster. They have up until March 1st to, complete their roster. Guys like Danny Green went to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Reggie Jackson, our former point guard, is possibly going to the Denver Nuggets. Looks like he's going to be signing with them. Guys like Kevin Love, John Wall, who else? Patrick Beverley. All these guys are still out here. That's possibly buyout candidates, right? Everybody's trying to, fulfill their rosters. Carmelo Anthony has been, echoed by Chris Paul that he could possibly go into the Phoenix Suns because, it's so competitive now with, the trades and stuff that's happened over the last few days with KD and Kyrie Irving that people are trying to get any type of little bit to be able to be a competitive team. The top teams like Denver, the top teams, Golden State, the Clippers, Memphis, all these teams are trying to find any type of niche they can to get some type of a way into the playoffs and possibly be a contender. But that's nonetheless. It says right here, the 3 buyout candidates Clippers must pursue after the 2023 NBA trade deadline. Okay, so there's 3 players right now the Clippers are looking at to possibly bring along, according to reports. Now, some of y'all gonna be surprised on some of these people that I'm about to name, but we all know the Clippers if that's really echoed as a point guard. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this all season long. We talked about Paul George running the point. We talked about Terrence Mann running the point. We talked about the whole, playmaker situation where nobody's really running the point guard per se. We've heard from Lawrence Frank, who said that he doesn't believe they need a point guard. Now, of course, that's failed miserably because at the end of the day, Paul George and Kawhi cannot be your main ball handlers. Yes, they will handle the ball in transition, or they will handle the ball in certain plays. They will be handling the ball in certain plays and possessions. Yeah, it's true. They have the ball 50 for 60, 60% of the time. But as far as setting up players to, score, I mean, we just see that's just not the case. Paul George and Kawhi. Salute to my man Cortez TTT. Salute pull up fam. Let's get John Wall back to the DC or get a ring. Robbie B, what's good, man? Make sure y'all hit that like button. The Cash App and the PayPal is pinned right there in the pinned comments. If y'all want to show y'all love as well to the podcast, appreciate y'all, man. But according to Lawrence Frank, he said I would rather double, triple, quadruple down on players that fit around Kawhi and PG, and then be creative and try to figure out some different ways to figure it out. Lawrence Frank hints that while roster construction is going on, Clippers are comfortable with their point guard position. So basically, Lawrence Frank is comfortable basically not having per se traditional point guard or having a point, set up other guys to score. He preferred the word connector or playmaker or people like that. That's what the type of Lawrence Frank prefers to use, right? Me personally, I feel like that's just something where we're still having the same problem with turnovers, having the same problem with pace, we're having the same problem with setting guys up. We're still having all these issues because it screams that we need a person to set guys up. We still point guard, right? So that's why I say there's 3 buyout candidates right now that's really being looked at, according to reports. So the first guy we have is Derrick Rose. All right, y'all know Derrick Rose, man. For those of y'all old enough, know who Derrick Rose was before he had those knee injuries, tore his ACL, tore his meniscus. Right, he came in the league in 2008. Came from, he's from Chicago. Y'all know he's from Chicago. Was a high school all-star standout in Chicago, a very known basketball city. Went to the University of Memphis for a season. Took his team to the NCAA championship his freshman year. Then he gets drafted by the Chicago Bulls, his first as the first pick in 2008. You know what I'm saying? And he came into the league, made a big impact. Rookie of the year, was the MVP, youngest MVP, his 3rd season in his career, man. Arguably the most athletic of all time, Russell Westbrook, and now John Morant. Took his team to the conference finals against the Miami Heat, his right before his MVP season. So, before his ACL turn, Derrick Rose was on the rise to being possibly one of the top 5 players of the generation from 2010 to 2020. Had he not gotten hurt, Derrick Rose, in my opinion, would have at least had 1 championship. Right? But injuries robbed him. He is so fast and so explosive. He's the only guy I know that could actually dribble full speed and actually change directions. Usually, when you dribbling fast, you have to slow down a little bit to change direction. Derrick Rose was so explosive, too explosive for his body, that he can actually change directions at a quick pace. But his game, has had to change over the years. He went to the New York Knicks after the Chicago Bulls, went to Minnesota Timberwolves, went to the Cleveland Cavaliers, went back to the Knicks, and that's where he's been since. I think he went back to the Knicks in 2020. So, he's become more of a jump shooter, more of a good mid-range shooter, a better 3-point shooter. Has slowed his game down, not as explosive. Does more acrobatic layups and crazy dunks. But he still has speed. He still has his speed. He has not played really since December. He's out of the rotation right now with the New York Knicks under Tom Thibodeau. So he's possibly going to be getting bought out. And the Clippers, again, are missing a person that's going to push the tempo and push the speed. And that's what Derrick Rose is known for, even though with his post-season, his post-career injuries, he still has speed to get up and down the floor. So he's one of the people right now that, is possibly might be going to have an idea for the Clippers, right? Then we go to, familiar face Patrick Beverley, right? So they got Patrick Beverley right now. From what I've seen, Minnesota, you guys know Patrick Beverley from Minnesota is not somebody that, um, what he was with the Clippers. He's been like pretty much a defensive guy. Now, the Clippers, to me, we have to see what they're going to be before they make any moves. But as far as their point guard situation, again, I have to see what they're going to do, right? Because it's still kind of cloud in the air what they're going to do as far as their team. We haven't seen their point guard situation, flourish yet. We have not still found them. We haven't still seen them in action. So I have to see what this team's going to look like from here on out. Again, they have until March 1st to make a decision. And Patrick Beverley, to me, he's a defensive guy, not particularly a point guard, but he does bring defense. He does bring energy. This team needs energy as far as, playing basketball. That's why I like the Bones Hyland pickup. Because he's a person that brings energy to this team. And that's what the Clippers have been lacking. That's what Clippers need. They need a person that's able to bring the energy charge to this team. We can start off the game slow most of the times. Transition can be, stagnant. Offense can be stagnant. Right? So we need some guys that can, actually, pick up the pace and the tempo. Africa, what's good, my guy? What's good? Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. One thing I will always look at Patrick the Clippers. I will always remember Patrick Beverley changing the culture of the Clippers. I remember him, in the 2019 playoffs against the Golden State Warriors, taking the 6 games. He's one of those type of players, man, that does not show everything on the stat sheet, but he is a person that it was the heart and soul of this Clipper team. Even when Kawhi and PG came onto the team, right? I feel like he left the team basically on terms that he did not want to leave, but the team did not offer him the contract he felt he deserved. And y'all can see that Patrick Beverley is somebody that you could tell what he brought to the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? Like, our leader really when we had that 2021 playoffs was Patrick Beverley and Marcus Morris. Those were our 2 leaders for the most part, our vocal leaders. Right? Kawhi is, of course, the best player. Paul George is the second best player, but they're not really, their personalities are not known to really lead. Kawhi leads more by example. Paul George is just an ultra talented, skilled player. But you still need that guy that's able to, bring his players together and be able to, set the tone for the team. And that's what Patrick Beverley is. So there hasn't really been talk about Patrick Beverley with the Clippers from what that's not been, echoed out in the public, but it wouldn't be surprised to me that they actually, entertain it. But then again, he left on bad terms based off of that situation with Chris Paul. So I'm just looking at, you never know, right? You never know. Then we got, of course, the last person was Russell Westbrook. Now, the Clipper people think the Clippers want Russell Westbrook when in reality wasn't the actual Clippers. It was really Paul George, Marcus Moore, and Robert Covington who were speaking highly for Russell Westbrook. It's not the Clippers organization. Lawrence Frank and Paul George are on different terms on should they bring him in or not. So they're pretty much on like a standstill on that right now. Paul George wants Russell Westbrook, Marcus Morris and Robert Covington, they all speak highly of him, but Lawrence Frank isn't sold on him, right? And it seems to me Kawhi isn't either because he's not speaking out. Now, that doesn't surprise me because if y'all remember before Paul George came to the Oklahoma City Thunder, there was a report by Ramona Shelburne saying that Russell Westbrook wanted to play with Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard, instead of calling him back, it was some type of phone call. He called Russell Westbrook, called Kawhi, and then Kawhi didn't call. He missed his call and actually called Paul George and asked him to be his teammate. Now, you already know reports can be, here and there, things that come out. But but for me, I don't think Kawhi technically wants to play Westbrook because of his IQ. right? I think Paul George wants to play at Westbrook because remember I told you on the last video, Paul George, he was an MVP candidate when Westbrook was his point guard. Y'all remember back in 2017, 2018, that was Paul George's best career. He was top 5 in MVP candidacy. He played off the ball. And I told y'all, Westbrook's the type of person, man, it seems when I be watching him in his career, his second star seems to always shine when they play with him. James Harden, Kevin Durant, Paul George all had their best season when they had Westbrook there. And I don't think that gets talked about enough. See, I tell y'all all the time, I'm not worried about what Kawhi is going to be in the playoffs. My thing is trying to make Paul George as comfortable as possible, right? I'm not really worried about how, Kawhi is going to look. Salute my guy, the realist. What's good, my guy? What's good? T-Sweez, I'm going to put the link into the chat after I finish my soliloquy, man. Excuse me. The problem is, again, I'm not looking for how Kawhi is going to look, man. I know he can play in any type of system. I'm trying to figure out how to make Paul George as comfortable as possible. And there's a reason why he's trying to recruit Westbrook. I understand why he's trying to get him. Because it's easier for him to play with Westbrook. See, the IQ for me is something where we have to be like, okay, let's put a halt on it. But if it's gonna help, if something happened with Paul George and Westbrook where he actually was able to, perform at a high level. So I think we need to take a look at that. Again, this is the friction is between Lawrence Frank and Paul George. Lawrence Frank doesn't want to go with that. Paul George does, and they can't seem to get on the same page about that for right now. So at this, well, they're going to have to make a choice. If they don't want to go into the buyout, then they're going to have to pretty much roll what they have. So if they're going to roll what they have right now, the two options they have at point guard, in my opinion, is Bones Hyland, who I love Bones Hyland. I love Bones Hyland. Y'all don't understand. I'm excited about this pickup because Bones Hyland, to me, first of all, he's a very high energy, high character kid. He's 22 years old. He's 6'2", has long arms, can shoot, very energetic player. You know what I'm saying? Can get in the transition. He's a very, very, good pickup for the Clippers, which to me shows that Denver is not really respecting the Clippers because they gave Bones Hyland to us, one of their premier young guards. They gave him up to one of their rivals, which is the Clippers. I don't think they really respect the Clippers. I'm just gonna be honest, because why would you trade him for a bunch of picks to your conference rival, which was actually a team that was presumably one of the contenders in the Western Conference in the Clippers? It's because the Nuggets don't respect our team. They respect Kawhi, but they don't respect our continuity. And that's why I've been consistent about the whole season. They don't respect our team. They don't respect what we have. So if we got what Bones Hyland, to me, would bring that energy that we need. And he's a dog. He doesn't fear nobody. He's played against us. I've seen him give us fits. I like his tenacity. I like his high character. Do I think he's going to start for the Clippers? No, because he's too young. He's only 22 years old. He's still trying to learn the ropes. But I think he can give us high minutes if Ty Lue allows this man to play. I hope he don't do this bullshit where he tries to keep certain guys out the rotation, man. I keep telling y'all, I don't trust that nigga. I don't trust Ty Lue right now. I really don't. He come in the post-game press conference talking about Luke Kennard and Reggie Jackson and John Wall. He didn't use them right. They didn't get the full value of themselves because they're in that 3-guard lineup. Now notice, it's funny. Those 3 are the ones that got traded, and those are the 3 guys in that 3-guard lineup. Why I gotta ask Ty Lue, why would you put 3 guys in a lineup and think that shit was gonna work under 6'4"? Right? So I don't trust that nigga. Ty Lue's on a tight rope with me right now. Salute, Ashley. How you doing? Salute, BJ. We need to see Bones and Gordon in action first and see how it is fits. Anyhow, Westbrook does come through. PG better be averaging 28, 6, and 5 with 2, or he's going to get shot inconsistent. I agree with that. Now let's talk about the guy that, to me, we have to really take a big look at, and that's Eric Gordon. You know what? I remember Eric Gordon when he came in the league. I remember Eric Gordon in high school, bro. Y'all know I play basketball, high school, college, semi-pro overseas. Like, I'm a hoop head, bro. Like, I'm not just a person that just does this, like, for y'all. I'm an actual real hooper. So I used to watch hoops mixtapes. I used to watch, Ball is Life. I used to watch all those mixtapes with those top high school players. Eric Gordon came in 2008 with Derrick Rose on Mean Street Express AAU team. He's from Indianapolis, from Indiana, which is a basketball state. Any of y'all really know basketball know Indiana is like probably the hoop state where they have a lot of ballers come out that state, right? Eric Gordon, he's 34 years old right now. He's been on a losing team in the Houston Rockets, a rebuilding team, and a lot of people don't get a chance to really follow him the way they should. Houston Rockets cares about that team. But I've been watching Eric Gordon for the last decade. I mean, this guy's a natural hooper. You know, they have those type of players who just, wherever they play at, they just actually just fit in. They can go to the park. They can be on an NBA court. They can be in a college gym. It don't matter where they're at. They just put up buckets. They're able to just fit in. They just have a natural feel of the game. And that's what Eric Gordon brings. Now, it's been talk, again, the point guard situation. Again, I got to ask who the point guard is going to be. Eric Gordon had this to say, I think about yesterday. He said, I see more of a floor space on the Clippers team than a downhill attacker, but I actually absolutely can play point guard and be that guy the team needs me to. Okay, so if there's a person I would trust to be the point guard, it'd be him. If there's a person, if we're not going to get nobody out this buyout, if we're not going to go with Westbrook, if we're not going to go with Patrick Beverley, not going with Derrick Rose, if there's one guy that I can see myself, okay, this is probably the idea of a point guard, be him. Right? Eric Gordon can play. I agree. Eric Gordon can play point. I want to play a video for y'all real quick so y'all can kind of see what Eric Gordon had to say about his little short stint with the Houston Rockets, like a minute and 21 seconds. So y'all hold tight, okay? It's about a minute and 20 seconds.
Eric, from where you sit, how do you work on eliminating turnovers like you had tonight?
Same old thing all year, and it's hard to win. We have a small margin for error as a team, and it's been the same old thing over and over. And when you turn over the ball so much, you're giving them great opportunities.
Is it just mindset? How do you?
It's a lot of things. It's a mindset. You got to play for one another. Do what's right by your teammates. If you do that, it'll be more fun, and you give yourself some more better chance to win.
What is playing for one another? How do you define that?
You have to move the ball. We have small margin for error, and we're a young team where we got a lot of guys playing. We got to get everybody involved, and it's been a tale. I know how winning is. Like I've seen it before, and we don't have the type of team where we can ISO and do this and do that. We got to do what's best for one another, and that's the only way we can win.
Are you seeing the improvement that you thought you would see when the season started?
There's no improvement.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? What's the last thing y'all heard me say? Okay. Can y'all hear me now? All right, I'm good. All right. So Eric Gordon to me again is somebody like I don't know what the last thing y'all heard. I'm gonna kind of repeat myself. He was a professional in that whole interview. Basically, he said like the Rockets did not have anything. They didn't play like a team. They did not play for each other. They didn't actually come to the team as you know, they don't come to sacrifice. You can't really expect nothing different because it's like they're 28. I mean, they're 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. Jalen Green, Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are like young, man. Those guys are not even looking to, be no championship team. They're still trying to figure themselves out. Steven Silas, the coach of that team, not holding those guys accountable. Eric Gordon felt like, he's out of place. And with him, he's a person that he's a professional and he needs other professionals around him. You feel what I'm saying? And if you got a person like Eric Gordon who's around, Kawhi who's 31, PG's 32, Marcus Morris is 32, Robert Covington's 32, Norman Powell's 28, like, Terrence Mann is 26. These guys are professionals, bro. I like Eric Gordon as my point guard. If we don't get any point guard, I'm going to say it again. If we don't get any point guard, then the person I'll be comfortable bringing as my point guard is Eric Gordon. The backup is Bones Hyland. That's what I would do. I would move Terrence Mann to the wing, like where we start off the beginning of the season, where he's been his whole career pretty much. I'll put him as the wing, and I'll put Eric Gordon as that starting point guard, and I'll put Bones Hyland as my backup. Now, the only problem with Eric Gordon is possibly getting injured. Throughout his whole career, he's not always been the most durable. So did they get Eric Gordon for insurance for Norman Powell or what? But I feel like as far as his skill set and his actual game, he has the most skills to play that position. He's able to turn the corner and, come off screens. He's able to, get into the gaps. He's strong as hell. He moves the little guards out the way. He just has hoop game, man. He has that feel of the game, right? That's what Eric Gordon is. He's not turnover happy. He's very smart with the ball too. He's very, very good with the ball. And I like his feel, bro. But I'm gonna let y'all in, man. We got brother Amari said, I love VG as a Houston and watching the Rockets my entire life. You cannot play the point guard for you. Okay. Can y'all tell me why he can't play the point guard? Tell me why he can't play the point guard. Salute to Show. How you doing, man? Salute to Pagan 180. Salute to Tuna Sports. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Tap that Cash App. Tap that PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Right. But what's y'all thoughts about it, man? Who do y'all got as the point guard? Do y'all want to pick? Do y'all think we need to get somebody out the buyout? Do you guys feel like Bones Hyland or Eric Gordon would be our point guard? I just want to hear from y'all, man. I just want to hear from y'all. What's good? He said EG's a pro's pro. I heard he's not a point guard. That's not the best use of him. Time will tell you. He's better off the ball. He's good off the ball, but the problem is, it's not even a problem, but he's a combo guard to me. He can play off the ball, but he's confident he can play the point guard. And from what I've seen him play, he just has a great feel of the game, man. Very great feel of the game. You know what I'm saying? So just because with this Houston team, it seemed like he has the ball more time. He's the point guard more times than not. Right? So, and with him having Kawhi and PG, with him, he's kind of able to, take some of the pressure off him having to, tire himself out with the ball. He gets in his. The thing about him I like about the PG running the point is Eric Gordon gets to his spots, man. He don't waste time over dribbling in one spot. He knows what he's about to do. He just gets the job done downhill. That's what he does. Ty Lue needs to give Busy Bones a chance. I like Bones, man. I like Bones, what he brings to the table. My man, my Young Africa 1-1, 1-1, 1-1.
Wagwan, brother. Wagwan,
1-1.
wagwan.
1-1.
How you doing?
What you got?
Hey, man, look, it's an interesting question, man. Eric Gordon as a point guard, if he starts, I wouldn't have thought that he was going to start. I thought you were going to just ride with Terrence Mann. I expected that. But if he starts...
Man, hell no, bro. Come on, man.
Okay. That's what I thought. Since you trusted him over John Wall. But if you get Eric Gordon, look, he's like, what? How old is he now? Like, what, 37, 38 years old? Like, how old Eric Gordon?
No, EG 34.
34, damn, man. He played like he old, bro. But yeah, he been in the league a long time, man. So he a veteran. He played like over 15 seasons in the NBA. What is it, 14, 15 seasons? So
right.
He a solid point guard. I don't think he's ever been a point guard. He's a combo guard. Most of his career has been a shooting guard. He's even played small forward at times because he's got a big wingspan, and so he's a solid player. He's a solid defender. I don't think when he says that I'm not a downhill attacker at the rim, that's him just admitting that he hasn't got that off the dribble quickness that he once had, finishing at the rim. He used to dunk heavy back in the day. He hasn't got that game anymore. And so his role, I think, would be just like a Terrence Mann, bring the ball up, give it to PG or Kawhi, and just space the floor. But I don't see him being a playmaker. I don't see him individually breaking down the defense. And so when it comes to spacing, he ain't scared of taking a big shot. He ain't scared of I watched a couple Houston games this season, and he took some shots. And I even watched the game against the Clippers when PG hit that clutch shot in his face. He played solid defense, but he just wasn't big enough to give him any problems. And so he won't be a negative for your team, but I think he would have. I'm surprised that y'all just released John Wall like that, but I guess the narrative's out on John Wall. What he did off the court, and he ain't a team guy and all that. So I ain't mad at that, but him being a prolific shooter from three, he's only averaging 34% this season. He averaged 41% last season from three, and he's a career 36% three-point shooter. So that's league average. He's standard. But I don't know how he helps if he runs the point. I think he hands the ball off to PG and Kawhi, and he just spaces the floor right on offense. That's what he would do, right?
Nah, I think, well, first off, Eric Gordon, he can score. So that's something that, he's a great scorer. He's a great scorer, and he can shoot the ball, right? So he's somebody that's going to give problems to the defense, and he's very cerebral with the ball. Like, he can still, in the half-court offense, bro, like, he can still break defenders down. Even with this year in Houston, like you said, he has that old man game. But there's a lot of dudes I know who I played who are older than me, bro, and they just know how to, play the game, and they know how to think the game. And that makes him a problem in actual games like competition, because you're right, he's 34 years old, so he has experience. I don't look at him as being old. I look at him as being seasoned. So he's gonna know how to score and actually set up other guys to score. Now, he's not playmaking wise, he's not a great playmaker, but I think the reason why I would have him at point guard is because, like I said again, he puts pressure on my other point guard to have to put the ball in the basket. Like, he's going to he's not going to come down the court and just hand it off to PG and Kawhi. Like, they're gonna want him to score the ball, right? So he's not that downhill threat, right? He's not that downhill threat because of his age, but he can still. There's times he can still, get up and dunk. But he's 34 years old, but he can still get off. He can still, score the ball. He still has his, quickness with the ball. So, he still has a lot of game left. But again, this is only if we don't get like a person in the buyout. And if me personally, it seemed like, again, if we're not going to get Russell Westbrook because Paul George and Lawrence Frank cannot get on the same page, would you go after Patrick Beverley?
I think he would help your team, actually. I think he would. Yeah, I think he would. You need that toughness. You need that guy that's grind out guy that makes hustle plays, that makes 50-50 plays, loose balls, and just that energy on your team. And the last time you had Patrick Beverley, you went to the conference finals, and so he would
Right.
help. He would help.
Right.
And he actually fits your team well. He would obviously come off the bench, and you only really need to play him in certain matchups where you need a lockdown guy to give you that energy on certain nights. You don't need him to play heavy minutes. He wouldn't be a guy that plays more than 20 minutes a game, I would expect. And so, especially on a team that's deep like this, so he would help most definitely. You know what I mean? And so I expect that now. Eric Gordon, he's had a good couple games, the last couple games, and I think that's why maybe it's trade value. You know how teams do when it's trade deadline, they give the guy more of the ball, they make him more of the center and the focal point of the offense to get his trade value up, and so he been scoring at a high rate in the month of February. It's only 4 games, small sample size, but he was doing well. He consistently was hitting the three just in the month of February, shooting 56% from the field, 47% from three, and he's giving you 20 points and 5 assists. And so if he can do anything close to that's a huge addition to your team. But it's a question of if he has the athleticism. I've continually said that this team, being the LA Clippers, is not athletic, and that's kind of a weakness for the team. And if you got younger and you got more athletic, I feel like that would have been better than getting guys like Mason Plumlee and Eric Gordon. But if he can come close to that production and he can give you 40% from three, that's a huge addition. And he's solid on defense. He's always been solid on defense. And so that's going to be interesting. But I would get a Pat Bev too. I would get a Pat Bev. Go ahead. Oh, BJ fell out. Yo, Mahmoud, what's up, man? What you got? Mahmoud, you muted, Mahmoud.
Mahmoud, what's up, man?
Yeah, I think it will work out for the Clippers.
Okay, why? Why don't you think it's gonna work out?
I think because of the rotation, that it will work out the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah. So people don't. Okay, what do you think? Did you hear about Derrick Rose? Do you think Derrick Rose would do any good on the Clippers? I don't think it's. I'm just speaking hypothetically. I'm just talking hoop talk.
Not really. No, not really. No, Derrick Rose wouldn't. I feel like you should stay away from Westbrook as well. These old guards that don't space the floor. Spacing the floor is a premium. When you lose a guy like Luke Kennard and Reggie Jackson, floor spacing is essential for this team to be able to play the offense that they play. And so I don't think he would help. And so I want to ask you a question. What's the real difference when it comes to production with a guy like Eric Gordon versus a Reggie Jackson, BJ?
You say what's the difference?
Yeah, well, what's the difference, and what do they bring that's big? That's a big difference between Reggie Jackson and Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon has a higher IQ than Reggie, and plus, Eric Gordon doesn't settle for bad shots. What I noticed with Eric Gordon, he doesn't waste any space. Again, he's from Indiana. I don't know if you know about Indiana, Africa. Like, it's like a hoop state. A lot of basketball players come from Indiana. I'm saying Gordon again, a player that does not get any base comes to scoring basketball. Reggie Jackson will dribble, shoot a bad shot, contest the three, and think it's a good shot. Right? So that's the main difference. Their IQ, their scoring ability, and also in the spots Yo. Y'all hear me? All right, my fault, man. Bruce and Young Africa, y'all come back in. My fault. He said, BJ, let me cash it. Yeah, man, I think it's my Wi-Fi connection tripping. But y'all hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. What up, Bruce?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Man, my fault on that Wi-Fi connection. What you got, man?
Um, just hoping the Bones Hyland. I was looking at the Bones Hyland's play, and he has made some point guard plays. So let's see how he does. He does it, and Eric Gordon is a veteran. He's gonna help the team. He has hit some big shots for the Rockets, so he's gonna help the Clippers in the playoff. I still think that Tyler is gonna start Terrence Mann as at the point guard, and we'll see what Bones Allen do. Maybe it's gonna start one day. We never know, but I think Terrence Mann is gonna get the job.
Do you think they'll start Eric Gordon?
In place of who?
Terrence Mann.
I don't know. Maybe Tyler may change his mind and start him. But I have seen Rockets. I have seen Eric Gordon play point guard sometimes, but not all the time. I mean, he's okay.
Yeah, I like him at point guard, man. I like him, how he makes reads. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He's composed. He gets to his spots. He can score. He's strong as hell. I would give him a starting position. Only thing is, I'm worried though. Is he injury prone?
He has been.
Okay.
He has been injury prone. He has been injured all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's the kind of the issue right there, because the thing about T-Man, he plays because he's really T-Man don't really get injured. So
No, he does not.
that's why you can kind of like let him keep, being out there. And yeah. So we'll see. I forget, my bad, man. What was the last thing you was asking me?
No, I was just asking you about the difference between Reggie Jackson and Eric Gordon when it comes to what they can provide for the Clippers. You were talking about high IQ, but like what else? I agree with
Can I answer that? Can I answer that?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bruce.
By the way, what's up, Young Africa? I hope you're okay.
What up, Bruce?
I know your team is losing right now, so that's why.
Yeah, we're down bad right now. It's not looking good, man.
I think Eric Gordon is smarter in his shot selection. because Reggie Jackson, there's no shot he's not gonna take. Maybe that's good sometimes, but and I've seen Eric Gordon go to the basket. The last time he played the Clippers, he went to the basket and dunked. Wasn't it this year? He went to the basket and dunked.
Yeah, I saw they was in LA. I remember that game.
So he still has some hops, you know. He can still do that. And I think he's stronger. I heard you guys were saying that earlier, BJ. He's stronger. I think he's a better defender than Reggie Jackson.
Oh yeah, he
So
definitely is.
he's a better defender than Reggie Jackson, and he's a better playmaker to me than Reggie Jackson. He's a better playmaker than Reggie Jackson, and he has more success in the playoff than Reggie Jackson to me. So we'll see how it is, and I don't think he's gonna be moody. Like if he doesn't play some minutes, he's not gonna be moody like Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, he's a professional.
Yeah, so I think that was a good pickup. I can say that was a good pickup. And Bones Hyland is like, I mean, I think he's excited to play for the Clippers. So, and when he's playing well, he's fast, making right play. Because I've seen when he played against the Clippers and the Warriors, and I used to say, man, who's that kid? Nobody can stop him. So we'll see what happens.
It's gonna be interesting to see. I want to see what it look like, man. But damn, man, my Lakers down bad right now, Bruce. Damn, bro. Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Did y'all?
LeBron is still at the Super Bowl. So
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Did y'all see Luke Kennard with Memphis?
yeah, that shirt looks weird.
Nah, what he do? What he do?
They're not even giving him the ball.
He went to a BET team, man. He went to a BET team.
Yeah, they traded him. I mean, that could have been more of a word pick. I mean, and what's funny is Memphis needs shooting.
Yeah, I would have thought that they would have featured him more in the offense, but you know, when it's a young team and they clicky, you know what I mean? Like they ain't just gonna let the new guy get up shots. They don't even give Jaren Jackson shots, bro. Dylan Brooks jacks up too many shots. So
He's horrible. This guy is horrible, man. Horrible.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
He's
the reason why we go deep in the playoffs. He's the reason why. That's why Memphis. I don't rate Memphis highly unless they upgrade the small forward position. But
his defense is overrated.
Yeah, they're calling him an old defensive first team guy this season. That's what they're saying, anyways.
Yeah, I don't see that, man.
Man. Yeah, I don't see that either. I see somebody who he's like a football guy, like, but he uses his hands a lot. He's like he uses his hands a lot. He don't really use his feet. I mean, not that great a defender to me.
Damn, Damian Lillard is cooking us right now, man. Damn. But hey, so how much? Yeah, we don't have to talk about the Lakers. So how much better if he had? Yeah, we don't have to talk about that, man. Dame Dollar got 30 points at halftime. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he got almost half their points. He took this game personally.
Who's guarding him? D'Lo.
Austin Reeves is guarding him, bro.
Yeah, okay, you over.
Yeah, after we came back last time when they were up 20, he definitely taking it personal this game. So he was always going to come out heavy. But how much percentage would you say the Clippers got better with their trades, BJ? Well, what percentage would you give that?
It's hard to do a percentage, but I will say this: I think they chose to do like single hits. They didn't go for a home run. They did singles. So they put Mason Plumlee, I think, was a very, very good pick because he reminds me of Hardenstein, but he rebounds a little better. And he has just as much of an IQ. Great passer. He can't hit free throws. That's the only thing. But shit, I mean, he ain't gonna be shooting that many free throws anyway. So I mean, I'll take that.
Free throws.
Bones, man. I think Bones will be as great as they allow him to be. He's ready to play. This guy they cannot stunt his growth. My thing with Bones is they gotta let Bones play. They gotta let Bones get out there and be that energetic, high energy kid, joyous. You know what I'm saying? He should automatically get 20 minutes a game. First game, 20 minutes. 20 minutes the first game, easy.
And so who do you think is good? Go ahead. Go ahead. I was going to ask. We know that it's Kawhi, PG, and Norman Powell is the offensive options, but who's going to be that fourth guy you think consistently giving you offensive production on this team? Is that Eric Gordon?
Nah, it's going to be Marcus Morris.
Okay.
I think Marcus. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry to talk. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think Marcus Morris has already set himself as that fourth option. He's averaging around 15 points a game. He's been consistent when Kawhi and PG's been out. He's a tough shot maker. He's a big shot taker. So I think he's earned that fourth scoring fit. So it's going to be him. Eric Gordon's going to be what they ask him to be. They want him to be the point guard, he's going to be the point guard. If they want him to, hit big shots, he's going to hit big shots. If they want him to play defense and give effort, he's going to do that. He's just an ultimate professional. But again, Ty Lue, he has another opportunity. He's going to have to manage this team. He cannot mess this up again, bro. I'm telling you, he's going to be the determining factor if we win this championship. It's going to be him. Because I know Kawhi is going to do his thing. I'm pretty sure Paul George is going to do his thing. But I'm a little bit shaky of what Ty Lue, how he's going to coach, how he's going to adjust to series. What lineups and rotations is he going to have? So,
I think the Clippers bench got better. Because that's one of the reasons. Because when Kawhi sit down, nobody can. If besides Norman Powell, when Kawhi and PG sit down, I don't see where the scoring comes. Even though Marcus Morris, one time, I mean, there's one game he's scoring, there's another game he's not. But I'm still upset about VanVleet. I saw the last couple games VanVleet has been playing. Man.
Yeah, if we would have got VanVleet, man, I mean,
this guy has been cooking.
Favorites in the West if you got VanVleet, bro. Y'all be favorites in the West.
Man, bro, we would have been.
Yeah. And that's the backup guy for Paul George. If Paul George don't step up, VanVleet can and will. And so I don't know if Norman Powell can be that guy. That's the big question for me. Can Norman Powell step up in the bigger moments and provide that scoring? He's shown in the regular season he can.
He has done it in the playoff when he was very young and as a Raptor.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. This is gonna be interesting, man. And so what do you expect from Bones Hyland, Bruce? What do you expect him to give you off the bench?
I mean, he's gonna play. I don't think he's gonna play in the crucial moment in the fourth quarter. I think Derrick Gordon is gonna be closing with Kawhi.
Melo, come in here, Melo.
With Kawhi and Paul George. He's gonna be in the closing minutes. But we'll see. We'll see how Bones Hyland's perform. I want Bones Hyland to succeed, but I want a win now, man. A win now player. And VanVleet was the player.
And you trading Terrence Mann for VanVleet, right, Bruce? You pulling that trigger?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, man. Come on.
The Clippers didn't want to trade Terrence Mann.
I know. That's kind of crazy to me, man. That's kind of, especially if you're gonna start Eric Gordon over Terrence Mann. Damn, you should have pulled that.
He's just looking at his potential. But when Terrence Mann reached his potential, is Kawhi and PG still gonna be there?
Probably not. Probably.
Hey, you gotta remember. I gotta remember, bro. Terrence Mann's 26, going on 27. So pretty much, he's gonna be settling. He's pretty much settling who he's gonna be. Like around that age, 27, 28, when you start settling in who you're gonna be. Like, and in Boston, I'll be like, all right, cool, I got it. He's 22, but D-Man's going on 27. I don't think people realize he's actually in his mid to late 20s. So
Man, the Clippers gonna regret this trade, not making the trade. That was stupid to me.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing to me.
You need to have a win now mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, win now. This is the year to do it, man.
Yep.
The West is wide open. Everybody's picking the Nuggets. I don't see that, bro. I don't see that. But okay.
They are playing better though. The Nuggets are playing the best they have. You know, Aaron Gordon's giving them a lot, and they are playing better. KCP, they got their defense.
I'm not gonna rely on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I expect the Denver Nuggets to make the Western Conference Finals. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
If the Lakers meet the Nuggets in the first round, I'm picking the Lakers.
Hey man, look, Bruce, we ain't looking good right now. LeBron has to come back, and we got to go on an amazing run to make.
Hey, I was reading reports that his ankle is worse than people think.
Yeah, I know. That's not a good sign, Bruce. Without LeBron, we ain't making no playoffs, bro. We ain't doing that.
Man, your team is enough to make playoffs, bro.
With no LeBron, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know.
what do you think about bringing Patrick Beverley back?
I mean, if he can leave his antics in Florida, but I don't think he's gonna do that. The Clippers need that toughness, that edge. Our team that win championship always have an edgy player. I don't think the Clippers have an edgy player right now.
They don't.
Marcus Morris used to be one, but he's not anymore. Every team, if you look at all the championships, every team's had an edgy player. You see, when Kobe won with Gasol, I mean, there was an edgy player like Ron Artest or whatever his name is, Metamorphosis or something like that. I don't know. What was it?
Who?
One Artest. What was his other name?
Metal World Peace.
Yeah. So.
Shout out to Meta.
And
you gotta have toughness. Like,
he look like a cool guy, man. Shout out to Meta World Peace, man. You look cool, man.
Yeah, I saw the picture of BJ and the
okay, BJ, you looking close to the 6'6" run.
I think you did an interview. BJ, I saw an interview, a video.
Okay, BJ. Okay.
Yeah. Not too long ago. Yeah, me and him.
You about 6'3", 6'4", right, BJ? Okay.
6'2".
Okay.
6'2". But as far as Pat Bev go, man, I like the edge he brings. So I'm gonna ask y'all again. So y'all don't want Westbrook on the team.
Me personally, no. If he goes to the team, win, that's fine.
If y'all trying to win,
I'll get Westbrook.
Don't get Westbrook, bro. Don't get Westbrook, bro. Do not. Because he's gonna give you a nice 3-4 plays, and then he's gonna give you a bad play. He's gonna try and dominate the offense in the clutch. Like he's gonna try and show, because he's playing for a contract. You gotta remember that, BJ. So he's playing to try and impress other teams. He know he ain't gonna get a long-term contract from the LA Clippers. So I don't know if you want that and need that in winning time, bro. I don't know.
I said that the other day, and Kobe Jordan was saying, "Oh, come on, man. Every team does that." So the guy cross half court and pull up for the mid range.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't love that, man. It's not every day. He kills momentum of the Lakers many times this season. Okay?
Facts.
He's just cross half court and pull up. I'm like, what the heck?
Yep. So I don't think if you're a smart organization, you don't make that move. Even if it's for the minimum contract, you don't make that move. I think some other team will probably give him a mid-level for the season. But yeah, I don't think you make that move, man. I don't think that's I'm taking Pat Bev over Russell Westbrook, to be honest, if that's a choice.
Yes, I
I would
prefer
take
Pat Bev.
okay, yeah. If you ask me, okay, I would take Pat Bev because Pat Bev, what he would bring is something that the Clippers don't have. So that's why I would take Pat Bev if we get him. But I don't know. I don't know if Lawrence Frank and Pat Bev are like if Pat Bev will accept the contract that Lawrence Frank gives him. Because I think Pat Bev was looking for a good deal too. That's the whole reason he left the
I don't
Clippers.
think Pat Bev is gonna have a lot of teams.
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's what happened. You have to be professional and don't talk too much. If you didn't talk too much, he will have a chance to go to the Suns. But no. Oh, Chris Paul is a cone, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See?
Yep.
See what happened?
He thinks he should be in Chris Paul's position. He feel like Chris Paul has gotten all the, you know what I'm saying, backing behind the NBA, but he feels like he should be in Chris Paul's position. That's why he talks like that.
Chris Paul has a lot of friends in other teams. So I don't know if there's going to be a lot of teams that's going to pick him up.
Yeah. I mean, Minnesota don't want him. So, I mean, I would go back to the Clippers if I was him. I mean, why not? He still has good relationships with the guys, the whole team.
Isn't he a good friend with Zubac or something?
Yeah, he's best friends with Zubac. He's cool with Kawhi. He's really cool with PG. He was at the wedding. He was at PG's wedding.
So he has no choice. I mean, if now he's gonna feel disrespected about the money.
But facts. And you're right, bros. The perfect team for him is the Phoenix Suns. But when you push Chris Paul like that, when you talk bad about him in the media, you destroy that bridge, right? You destroy it.
And then he push. Did he push DeAndre Ayton for Austin Reeves or something like that?
Yeah, he did that too. Yep.
He's not going to Phoenix.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Like them anyway. He don't like Phoenix. He made that clear. He don't like Phoenix.
But as a role player, you can't be burning bridges, bro. You're not no superstar that can just pick your destination, bro. So you're messing up your money at the end of the day, bro. But yeah, man. So who would you like to see from the buyout market, Bruce? Anybody? Or your team is set?
So we need a point guard now. So I was reading that the Clippers were after Kyle Lowry, but Pat Riley was sleeping. So which point guards are free right now? I don't think there's a lot.
Well, obviously
those 3-point guards. Those 3-point guards.
What about Will Barton? Will Barton?
No, I don't. No, Will Barton. No.
Terrence Ross? No.
Terrence Ross is going to the Suns already.
Oh, is he? Okay. Will Barton? No. Okay.
Gary Payton to the Warriors.
Nah, he ain't no point guard.
I know he's a shooting guard, but he's still a guard though. That could still.
Three guys that are available: Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, Pat Bev. Those are the three main guys.
I mean, if I want to sell tickets, I'll take Derrick Rose. If I want to be nostalgic, I'll take Derrick Rose. But I think Derrick Rose, he doesn't have much anymore, in my opinion.
Yeah, D Rose is a weird one. Because nobody really knows. I mean, I think he would be the ultimate professional. I think he would not be as erratic as Westbrook, but we just don't know what he has left. I mean, that guy's had so many injuries, so many surgeries. Like he was supposed to be one of the top 5 players of the 2010 decade.
Yep.
So there's that guy they traded to Indiana. Milwaukee traded to Indiana. George Hill. Is he gonna get a buyout? I don't think he's gonna.
Yeah, I think he is because he got traded back to Indiana, and I think he's not playing. He's not going to be playing.
George Hill would be nice. George Hill would be nice. He's a veteran, been deep in the playoffs. He would be nice. He would be nice.
Facts.
He would be
But
nice.
does he move the needle though?
Hey, there's no one in the buyout market that's going to move the needle. That's why they're in the buyout market, right? They ain't moving needles, bro. That's why teams are buying them out.
I think
If they
Pat
had
Bev
any
will move the
value.
needle.
Huh?
I think Pat Bev and Westbrook will move the needle. It's just that Westbrook, people are worried about his IQ. That's the only thing. But he will give you somewhere between 15 and 20 points a game. That's
Who?
Westbrook.
Yeah, inefficient 15 to 20 with 5 turnovers at 40% from the field. But yeah, he'll give you that.
What is he shooting this year?
Bro, he's shooting 40% from the field, bro.
Okay, let me check. Let me see what his percentages is.
He's shooting below 30% from 3. He's shooting like Shaq-like numbers from the free throw line, bro. Like he ain't doing a lot, bro. He's an average player in the league, bro. I'm trying to tell you. He's average. Middle of the pack. I give him like top 200 status in the league, bro. He ain't no top 100 player in the league right now. He's just another guy, Bruce. Average player in the league, Bruce, with high volume, high usage. That's.
I mean, we'll see.
You know, it's funny. He shot 41% this year. And he shot 44% last year, and he was scoring 18 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. This year, he's shooting 41% from the field, 15 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists, and that's an off year. So I don't know, man. I just think it wasn't a good fit for him. I just think that, you know, he with the Lakers is just a bad fit. I think he would fit better with the Clippers.
So what's he gonna do on the Clippers? What, run the bench unit and do what? Take shots away from Norman Powell and shit? Like, what's he gonna do?
I don't think he's gonna take shots away from anybody. I mean, let's just say hypothetically, because we don't. I mean, as the days wane, we don't think he's gonna come to the Clippers. But I'm saying, like, as far as moving the needle, his transition speed, his playmaking, his athletic ability will all put pressure on the defense. Like, he's not going to just sit back and just allow the other point guard to just torch him. He's going to at least, you know, go back at that other point guard. Like, that's something that we ain't had in I don't know how long.
I think John Wall had a fallout with the coaching staff or somebody, because now you need a point guard and you had a point guard. So I don't get it, but okay.
I told y'all, man.
And we may see John Wall with the Phoenix Suns. You never know.
Bro, I told y'all. What did I say, Bruce, earlier I said John Wall's going to get into it with Ty Lue. I think he had either a blow up with Ty Lue or something happened behind the scenes where he said something. But I said they keep sitting this guy on the bench. They're not playing him. He's going to, at some point, he's going to say something. And that's what I think happened. What's good, Bubba?
So, BJ, wait, with the John Wall thing, you think that's a good attitude?
What's a good attitude?
Him having a fallout with his coach.
I've told you, bro. Ty Lue has been trash. He needs to be called out. He needs to be. I'm sorry.
Hey, Andre, I'm sorry about your team, but go ahead.
Wow, what's up? The Dadman pickup?
No, I'm talking about the Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, you're talking about the Eagles. I mean, yeah, I mean, it was a bad call at the end, but I mean,
yeah,
don't do that.
Yeah,
it's tough. It's tough being a Philly sports fan. You know, we lost the World Series, lost the Super Bowl. I mean, we don't have a chance at the NBA title anyway, so I'm not even gonna think about that.
What?
No chance. Well, why you say that?
Wow.
What?
Bro, have you watched the Sixers play?
Okay, just give us Embiid.
I actually haven't watched it recently, but y'all got an easy dub today. Like, why you down on your 76ers, bro?
Bro, it's against a bottom feeder team, bro.
But what you been seeing though? I haven't watched them recently.
Bro, we lost to the Boston Celtics bench players, bro. They had 4 starters out and we still lost. Like that's unacceptable.
What about
But
James Harden? You said James Harden was fantastic.
I mean, he doing this thing. He averaging a double. But I mean, when we need him to play defense, we all know he's not gonna play no D. So
Just give us Maxi, and yeah.
But I mean, as far as the Clippers go, I mean, at this point, I mean, there's no choice. You got Eric Gordon on the team, which I feel like he should be a better fit than Terrence Mann, because Terrence Mann is not. I mean, he's had games where he had 0 assists and he's not really moving the ball enough, which I feel like Eric Gordon can do that a lot more. You know, he's played on the teams with James Harden, and sometimes he was taking pressure off of James Harden in terms of, you know, moving the ball around and trying to play make for the team. And he's been in deep playoff runs, and he's got those kind of experience. But the only problem I have right now is he's been playing losing basketball for like 2 or 3 years, because the Rockets haven't made the playoffs. And being on a team that bad, you know, when you take a player from teams like that and put them on championship caliber teams, it's kind of tough for them to adjust, especially in the middle of the season like that. So I just want to wait and see. But I have a little bit of doubt that Ty Lue's going to play him, because, I mean, we've seen Ty Lue go against the grain, but it all depends on Ty Lue, just like you said, BJ.
No, I hear you.
Yes, we hear you.
If you ask me, bro, that's what I think. If we're not gonna make a move, I think if you're gonna keep starting Terrence Mann, fine, you keep starting him. But when it comes to the playoffs, bro, I think they need to start Eric Gordon. You can't bring him to the team and then have him not get no minutes. So,
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, he's going to definitely play, but we don't know if he's going to start.
Tuna Sports said it right here. He said Ty Lue is hard-headed. He is. And he would know because he used to coach his team.
Right.
He don't like to –
He's gonna get fired.
He don't make any real – I mean, he just sticks to the same thing over and over. He does not change it up.
You know, he's a disciple of Doc Rivers.
Of the what?
He's a disciple of Doc Rivers.
Yeah. That says it all. That says it all. Yeah, Africa, your team getting destroyed.
Yeah, bro, I'm watching this shit, bro. Hey, man, you got Ty Lue problems. We got Darvin Ham problems, bro. We got Darvin Ham problems, man. This man is playing Troy Brown, who's getting his ass cooked over Vanderbilt, who's our best perimeter defender, bro. This shit is embarrassing, bro.
I watched Vanderbilt the other day. I was like, dang, what a steal by the Lakers. This guy is long.
Yeah, he played good.
I was like, wow. And I was like, okay, they're not going to play him. So I'm good.
And at the end of the day, like, Hachimura is solid rebounding, but he always sags off his man, bro, and gives him the 3-point shot because he hasn't got great lateral movement. And
I told you he doesn't have any defense. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, he doesn't move his feet well. And we can't go. Hey, bro, these guys are shooting 60% from 3, bro. They hit 23s out of 35 attempts, bro. Like, what chance we got, man?
Yeah, I'm surprised because Thibault used to brick a lot, and he shot like 4 shots.
He can't miss now, yeah. He can't miss, bro. Like, yo, come on, Drake. If he could shoot like that, y'all wouldn't have traded him, bro. Come on, man.
Thibault drank that Lillard potion.
Darvin Ham is meant to be a defensive coach, and our defenses look horrible, man. For the last 20 games, look horrible, bro.
I mean, you have D-Lo on your team. D-Lo?
OKC cooked us from 3, like Portland cooking us from 3. The Clippers cooked us from 3. All 3 games have their best shooting nights against us, bro, for the season, bro. This shit is ridiculous, bro.
I told you about D-Lo.
I don't put it on D-Lo. He's actually, you know, he's actually giving us decent offense, bro. It's just our defense.
What about his defense?
He ain't got in Damian Lillard, but you know, so it ain't on him.
Is Mo Bamba playing?
Mo Bamba? No, I haven't seen Mo Bamba. He's not playing. No.
Why did you let Thomas Bryant go? Was the biggest mistake made this season.
He wanted to get more minutes, and so he asked for a trade. He wanted to get more minutes. He saw more Bamba coming. He saw Vanderbilt coming. He realized he's going to get DMPs. He's probably going to play 10 minutes a game, and he wants to get a new contract, so he asked for a trade.
Yeah.
We're not going to pay him what he wants in the offseason, so that's why we traded him. But Troy Brown is getting destroyed, bro. Our defense, our rotations. Look at these guys. Wide open threes, man. Like, wow.
I told you LeBron wanted that Kareem championship.
Yeah. LeBron is letting us down too, low key, man. We need LeBron to play, but
low key.
It's low key, Bruce, because he's trying to get healthy for the playoffs. I mean, for the last 20 games to make the playoffs, and so he would expect the team with no Jeremy Grant, no Nurkic, for Anthony Davis to go off today, and he ain't doing that, bro. So I don't know, man. Troy Brown, you gonna hit that three, bro? Yeah, you're gonna hit one at least, man. Damn,
bro,
man.
I can't believe that Thibault is going off on you, bro.
Yo, man, Thibault's cooking us, bro. He cooking. Yeah, man. Man, like the next 5 games really gonna tell. I said 10 games about 5 games ago. The next 5 games, if we don't go on a run, bro, it's gonna be tough to even make the play-in.
I look at your schedule. Woo-wee.
It's a tough schedule, man. Just like the Clippers, but y'all in a better position than us, obviously. So y'all can afford to lose games, but
your team is in trouble if the chosen one is not playing.
Yeah, facts, Bruce. Facts. If he doesn't come back next game, we're in trouble, bro. We are in trouble. If, like they say, it's true, Bruce, and they say his ankle or his foot injury is worse than they're saying, and he's been playing through it just to get the record, and now he's gonna take time off.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Because I saw him when he was trying to get the record. He was removing his sneaker every time he goes to the bench. I was like, what?
And that's why he wasn't as explosive. He was still getting his points, but he was doing it through force, not finesse, not speed. He was doing it just by forcing it and taking a lot of shots. And so now, when it comes to winning, bro, like our transition defense is trash. Like our 3-point defense has been bad all season. Yeah, man. Like I'm surprised, bro. I'm surprised about how bad our defense is, bro. It's crazy. Damian Lillard cooking us for 30 points at halftime, bro. Like, come on, man.
You're not gonna win a championship this year, man. I'm sorry.
It's not looking likely. You're right, Bruce. The way we play now, hell no, we winning a championship. Definitely not.
Wait,
bro.
you thought you were gonna win a championship this season?
I didn't have championship expectations, but when we got these pickups in the trade deadline, I
were saying it. You were saying
I thought that we would make the playoffs, and I thought we had a potential to make a deep run in the playoffs. I did. If we got the right matchups, I thought we could make a Western Conference Finals. But the way we playing now, damn, we might make the 10th seed and losing the play-in, bro. Playing like this, damn.
This team cannot beat Dallas. Your team right now.
It's gonna be tough whoever we play, bro. We're probably gonna get the way we playing now. We're gonna make the 10th seed and play like Denver in the first round. I don't know, man. That'll be interesting.
10 seed and play Golden State in the play-in.
Yeah. Oh man, that's tough, man. That's tough. Exactly. Because if we have the 10th seed, you gotta win 2 games to make the playoffs. So that's tough, man. That's tough. And this team has not looked clutch, has not looked good in fourth quarters when the game is close, man. It's not looked good. I gotta admit that. LeBron hasn't closed games. Anthony Davis hasn't closed games. We obviously know what Westbrook
Wow,
did.
you said LeBron hasn't closed games? Wow.
He hasn't closed games this season. There's a lot of games where he took bad 3-point shots, bad perimeter shots, and we haven't closed games. There's a lot of close games we could have won. We could have been above 500, but no, man. Like,
wait, let me look at the window, man. It's probably raining. Now, let me see.
Hey, man, I'll keep it 100, Bruce. I keep it 100 always, Bruce. Always. But hey, I'm surprised at you, Dre. Though I still see a potential for this Philly team. I still see that, bro.
Yeah, I'm shocked too.
Bro.
He said Sixers not gonna win the championship. I was like, wow.
I'm very surprised, Andre. I'm very surprised.
I mean, it's easy for them to get out the first round, but the second round and third round, and bro, we got Dwayne. We don't have no backup center, bro.
Did you pick up Dwayne Dedman?
Yeah, bro.
That shit's embarrassing, bro. Hey,
when I was saying that he was not good, Big Tone was almost killed me on this live last year. I was like, damn, man, really? That man.
Nah, he admitted it this season. He realized he was trash. Y'all picked up Dwayne Dedman. That's not a good look, Andre. That's not a good
When
look
I
at
saw
all.
that move, I said, "Yeah, we're not. Yeah, it's over with."
Yeah.
See, you
That means
picked it
y'all
up
gave
because you
up,
don't trust Montresaro.
Yeah, exactly. Because defenses are gonna cook Montrez in the playoffs, bro. Like they're gonna expose Montrezl Harrell on defense.
Yeah, people were like, blaming Kawhi and Paul George. Montresaro, horrible in the bubble.
Bro, look at Anthony Simons just take it to the rim on Anthony Davis, bro. This shit is sad, bro. Damn. What? Oh my! Hey, Vanderbilt is looking like our best player on the court right now, bro. Like, come on, AD. You're meant to be an old defensive team player,
Hey,
bro.
AD is out, man. He checked out mentally.
It looks like it. Oh, now we got Shaden Sharp hitting fadeaways, bro. You watching this, Dre? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I am.
Come on, bro. Shaden Sharp hitting post fades now, like it's like that. Damn, man. That was actually an offensive foul on Anthony Davis, bro. Bailout called by the referees. Damn. Yeah, man. Hey, yo. Hey, our season depends on a 38-year-old in year 20, Bruce. Year 20, man. Damn.
Okay.
Y'all, the season depends on the injury-prone Anthony Davis. That's what y'all season depends on.
Hey, man. I know you're enjoying this, BJ. I know you're enjoying this, man.
Nah. I just really just look at y'all like, damn, it's not even worth making fun of y'all no more. I can't even do it.
Yeah, it ain't looking good right now, bro. Darvin Ham. I don't get these lineups, bro. There's no consistency. Y'all talk about Ty Lue. Y'all been watching Darvin Ham in these lineups, bro. This shit
Ham
is
sandwich.
The difference between him and Ty Lue is that we got more talent.
That's
but
true.
Ty Lue don't know how to actually manage it. That's what makes him worse.
Okay. Bro, Anthony Davis, his primary matchup is Drew Eubanks, bro. This man shooting 7 to 16 from the field. He got 15 points in the third quarter. Like he went to the free throw line one time this whole game against Eubanks, bro. That's unacceptable, bro. He needs to go off for 40 against Eubanks, bro, if you're that guy. And he's evidently not that guy, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I don't see Anthony Davis being no franchise player after LeBron retires for the LA Lakers, bro. We need to trade him in the offseason. We need to get some nice pieces, bro. I would have liked to see if we could have got KD for Anthony Davis, bro. I would have liked to dangle him, bro. We should have tried that at least. We should have tried that. Damn.
It's not even the same KD, but okay.
Yeah, I'm still taking KD over Anthony Davis any day of the week, bro. Come on, man. Damn.
Okay.
That's a better trade than what? Than Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, man, but look, what do you expect from your Clippers this season, Bruce? What do you expect with the team now? You got
I have to see how Bones Hyland play. Eric got him.
So your season depends on Bones Hyland? That's what you're telling me, Bruce?
Well, he's on the team. So what you want me to say, man?
Okay.
I mean, so far I can't see the Clippers beating the Nuggets. So far, but we'll see. I have to see them play together first.
Fair enough. And Cortez in the chat, like, I never said that Westbrook was to blame for our season. I just said that he made bad plays, didn't fit the team, wasn't able to space the floor, and in the clutch, he made too many bad decisions. But he's not to blame. He's not the only reason why we're bad. He was a part of it.
He's part of it.
But Anthony Davis is more of the reason. When it comes to the clutch and closing games, LeBron James is more of the reason. It's the best players on the team, bro. And so on that level, Westbrook is the third guy that I would blame. But I'm blaming Darvin Ham first, then I'm blaming LeBron James.
You're gonna blame Darvin Ham tonight?
It's definitely on Darvin Ham. Hey, first off, Bruce, it's on the players, right? You got the 3-point line. This is a 3-point shooting team. It's one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league. It's one of the best offenses in the league. You got to guard the 3-point line. And we didn't do that. And so that's on coaching to not be able to get the game plan right where make him drive to your best player, to your most best defensive player, which is Anthony Davis. Make him take it to the rim and let Anthony Davis clean it up with the blocks and the rebounds and contesting them shots. But you can't let him beat you from the 3-point line. And we did, bro. That's on coaching, bro. Like,
why is Anthony Davis shooting threes?
We down now, so you got to get back with the 3 ball. But he's soft, bro. He only gone to the free throw line once this whole game, bro.
The shooter is not doing nothing tonight. That's why you're losing too. He's 0 for 6.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder. Our whole team is shooting bad from 3. We're 5 for 23 from 3. They're 20 of 37, bro. These guys are shooting ridiculous from 3-point range, bro. 5% from 3. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Y'all make sure y'all look Cash App BJ Matthews right there. It's in the pin comment.
Wow. I'm sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Nah, you good. You good.
So I'm shocked that Tybo is 4 for 6 on 3. Wow.
Yo, he's cooking.
Yeah, Clay. He just turned into Clay Thompson.
Cam Reddish is not playing great. I don't know why they trade for him, but like Thibault is. Yeah, what'd you say? He looking like Clay Thompson?
Yeah,
Drake.
I mean, I always said Cam Reddish was trash. I mean, I didn't really believe in him.
Okay. Yeah,
he hasn't played much. He's not trash.
He's not as good as Josh Hart. I take Josh Hart over Cam Reddish.
No. Cam Reddish is good. He just hasn't played much.
Bro, Josh Hart just dropped 27 on the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah. He better than Cam Reddish. Yeah, that's a fact.
Way better than him, bro.
Yep.
I mean, Josh Hart is playing with his college teammate.
And look, Golden State's winning their game, so they're gonna move a game ahead of us as well. Like, and
they're already ahead of you. They're already ahead of you.
Is the exact team. Yeah, they're ahead of us, and they're gonna be a game more ahead of us. Is my point, Bruce. Portland Trailblazers is the exact team where we need to make up ground on that team to surpass them in the rankings, and we're about to lose by 20 to the Portland Trailblazers with no Nurkic and no Jeremy Grant, bro. This ain't no contending team right now, bro.
Yeah, you see, if Beverley was on the team, he was gonna do the watch thing with the.
Yeah, y'all won with him last time, didn't y'all?
Yeah, we did. He locked him up in the second half. He did that when we came back. He was doing that was the best celebration of the season. You know, he was doing the Dame time. The watch wasn't working. He was acting like the watch is not working. That was a great celebration.
You know what? I want Beverley back on the Clippers, man. We need that edge, man.
Yeah, that's true. And he would hold guys accountable, right?
Yeah, we need that edge, man. We need that edge.
You know what? You know what's funny about Bev, man? Like every team he goes to, you know, it's every team they make the playoffs. Like every team he's with.
Yeah.
Every team he's with, the Rockets with James Harden, the Clippers, they make to the conference finals. The Timberwolves, they make it to the playoffs after like being like the 12th seed the year before, and then he comes to the Lakers, and they've looked the best they've looked since the last couple years. So I mean,
bro, what are we doing helping? Bro, hey BJ, tell me this, bro. While in a game, right? Damian Lillard, Dennis Schroeder's keeping him in front of him. He does a hezzy behind the back dribble. Vanderbilt sags off his guy on the hash and tries to just hedge and help for no reason when he's not driving. And he just Damian Lillard passed to the open man, cash 3. Well, why do they hedge and why did they help do this soft help in the NBA these days? Like, wow, how is that? How is that a strategy?
Damian Lillard's a threat. Damian Lillard's a threat because if you push up on him, he can just go right past you. So it's kind of like you got to pick your poison.
But you still got your back line. Like, why help off the hash and leave an open shooter that when they be cooking from 3? Like, why would you do that? How is that a defensive strategy?
Dennis Schroeder's not a high IQ player either.
Young Africa. Ticket is killing LeBron, man. Ticket is killing LeBron right now. He's killing LeBron.
I cooked some boys on Ticket today. You know, I'll be frying them, but
he's killing LeBron with all those pictures, bro.
Man, hey Bruce, I saw the little shows about that Ticket got over there, man. That's some good stuff.
I saw that it was if you want to be on, if you want to have a show on this channel, you can contact him. So Young Africa, if you want to have a show, go ahead.
I might have to. I'm gonna send him an email.
I will vote Young Africa to have a show over there.
Yeah.
Bruce, you need to have a show too.
No. All the LeBron haters will hate me. All the LeBron haters.
I was flaming everybody on that panel today, bro. I was flaming dudes, man. The chat was hyped.
Your show is gonna be called the LeBron
Oh yeah. It's gonna be called Le Goat. Le Goat.
Oh my God.
Le Goat. The Le Goat show.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But hey, at the end of the day, accolades, past performances, LeBron James in his beanie is not gonna win us games, bro. He needs to go out and play, and we need to get it. Hey, there's no excuse for this team to not
He
make the
said
playoffs.
he's the greatest. He's the greatest.
No excuse. That's why I'm saying there's no excuse for the Lakers to not make the play-in and make the playoffs this season. No excuse at all.
I remember when people were making fun of Jordan for not making the playoff when they were. It's not that easy. When you when you get older and you cannot pull a team like you could before, right?
But the Eastern Conference with Jordan wasn't as good as the Western Conference is now. The Western Conference is loaded.
But Jordan they have good teammates. LeBron has good teammates this year.
Are you kidding me? He was playing with Richard Hamilton, Jahadi White. You don't even know those players. Jahadi White, really?
Jerry Stackhouse. You remember him? He had Jerry Stackhouse. Come on,
really? Jerry
Stackhouse. That was
the
second year Jerry Stackhouse.
Yeah, okay. Jerry Stackhouse, man. It's still Jerry Stackhouse.
Okay, LeBron got AD. LeBron got AD.
That's why I say there's no excuse, bro. No excuse.
Cool. Okay, yeah.
There's no excuse.
He got an all-star in D'Angelo Russell. He has a good squad.
Oh, he ain't no all-star this season, but okay.
Bro, he's an all-star caliber player.
Okay, fair enough. And that's why I say there's no excuse, bro. I'm putting it out there. There's no excuse for this team, bro. There's no excuse.
Man.
There's no excuse. They got to make the playoffs, bro. I'm sick of not seeing the Lakers in the playoffs, bro. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm sick of these Clippers talking about their LA championship every season, talking about we better than the Lakers. I'm sick of this, bro. We need to make the playoffs. We need to meet the Clippers in the second round, and we need to cook these boys, bro. That's what I want to see.
You want to see the Lakers in the playoff? YouTube, man.
I want to see
just
the Lakers
type
in the
Kobe.
playoff.
Just type Kobe championship. You see the Lakers in the playoff.
Hey, yo, Africa, if you pick the Clippers in the playoff, that's gonna add more misery to you because you thought it was bad now in the season. When it gets to the playoff, y'all face the Clippers. It's gonna be worse.
Worse? I don't know.
Yeah.
PG's pawns might get sweaty, BJ. Trying to tell you. They might get sweaty.
Yeah, not against the Lakers. He seems to always show out against y'all notice
he
that?
Do.
He always shows out against the Lakers.
He do, no doubt. He do. This season he been cooking us heavy in those games. He do. He looks like an MVP when he plays the Lakers, bro.
He be cooking
like the best player on the Clippers. Paul George. He looks like the best player on the Clippers when
he's
he plays
not the best player on the Clippers. Even
when he plays the Lakers, he looks like
it. Kawhi is still the best player.
You hear what I'm saying, bro? He looks like it. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying he looked like it. If you never watched the game and you watch PG versus Lakers, you think this guy's the best player in the league, bro. That's what he look. What's what it looked like.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like.
My man Kess was good.
No, Kess.
Jump in, bro, if you want to jump in.
What up, Kess? Hey, man. Hey, Andre, what do you expect from the Clippers this season, Andre? What do you expect?
If they meet the Denver Nuggets, they're going home.
Yes, I agree. See,
that's the only team.
I'm not biased. See, I'm not biased. I said I agree. See.
So if they meet him in the second round, you got the Nuggets over the Clippers in the second round?
Yes.
Yeah.
First round, second round, third round.
They're not going to meet him in the first round because you guys are going to probably be 4 or 5 seed. So
yeah, so second on the conference line.
But I think the addition with Plumlee and Hyland is going to make a difference in that series. And Eric Gordon. I think those are going to be – they're going to play a big deal if we play the Nuggets.
Man. Damn, bro. Damn.
Bro, don't tell me you're still watching the game, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to turn this off. You're right. Why am I even watching this? You're right. I just turned it off. You're right, Trey. You're right.
You should be looking for Blazers for your
You're right.
to go to class, man. Should be looking for Blazers.
Oh yeah. I'm doing my assignments while I watch this game, Bruce. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to be productive, man. These guys they're not even worth me looking away from my assignment right now, man. You're right.
Assignment. Okay.
You're right.
That's good, man.
Mm-hmm.
I might visit your country this summer.
Oh, really? Okay,
That's
let
why
me
I asked you
know.
Oh
for your
yeah,
email.
yeah. I wanted to ask you a question, Africa. How you watch NBA games in Africa?
I watch it online, bro. You know, shout out to StreamEast.live.
Mm.
All right,
I
cause yeah, I'm
stream.
gonna
I
be
I
stream.
down.
hope you don't. I hope you have antivirus on your computer with StreamEast.
Well, yeah, definitely. I use a VPN. I use everything, bro. I'm strapped up on the internet, but yeah, I use a VPN and I get live streams, man. That's the only way to get live games.
Brother Amari said Clippers might come out the West this year by default. Wait a minute. I thought you said the Clippers were coming out the West just yesterday.
By default, why he say by default? Like he trying to play it down already.
Ain't gonna be
Hey,
no
if you get out the
default.
West this season,
He
BJ,
trolling.
you earned that. You earned that. You earned that because the West is loaded. You earned that. There ain't
Yeah,
no
ain't
by
gonna be no
default.
default.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
gonna
wouldn't say
play
that.
everybody.
It's like Golden State last year was by default because of injuries.
By default.
Man. Yeah, that was default. That was default, Bruce.
No, I don't know about that. Okay.
Well, they played a Utah team that was injured. They played a Memphis team that was injured, and then they played a one-man team in Luka. That's default. That's default to me.
A Utah team?
Nah, they played Denver in the first round. And
Oh, Denver, yeah, Denver, Utah.
No, Denver, Memphis.
Yeah, and they both those teams were injured. Yeah.
Was Dallas injured?
Yeah, Dallas was injured.
Who?
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Come on, man. Come on.
Default.
What you mean?
Come on, man.
Yeah. What do you mean, man?
Come on. Gary Payton the second was injured.
17 points a game, bro. Hey, don't do that, Bruce. Don't do that.
What, Gary Payton the second is not
You're talking
important?
about a starter. Hardaway Jr. is a starter on that team, bro. Come on.
He's not a starter, bro. He's not.
Yes, he is, bro.
He was not a starter.
Yes, he was.
Okay. All right. Every year there's always somebody who's injured, bro.
No. They had injuries every round, though. That's what I mean by that's what I call default. That's what
every year a team. Hey, we can talk about LeBron playing teams that was injured too. Okay?
Not every
Michael Jordan.
round,
Michael Jordan first championship. They play a Lakers team that was injured.
But not every round, though, Bruce. Not every round, though. I know. I agree. James Worthy was injured in that finals, but I don't think that they had a run like Golden State where they're playing teams like Denver, who have two of the best three players out. Then you go to a team like Dallas, who had their players out. A team like Utah, who had players out. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Wow, you're down 25? Wow, I wasn't looking. Your team is down 25.
No, don't worry about it, Bruce. Don't worry about it. It's done, Bruce. It's done. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
Man, Anthony Davis needs to go to the barber, man. It's like his afro is preventing him to see the basket. Bro. Bro,
yeah, but let me know when you come to Motherland.
And Portland is small, man. Portland is small. It should be dominant. It should be Shaq tonight.
Exactly. No Nurkic, no Jeremy Grant. Like he should get 40 points, Bruce. Come on, man. What?
Oh my God. You're playing a guy called Lilo.
Oh
man,
you're playing a guy.
You have a sharp guy that's dunking on your team.
Yeah, he gonna be in the dunk contest, bro. You know, Shaden Sharp. He got bounce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, Bruce, your man Ben Simmons is a role player now. Making 30.
He should be out of the NBA, man. He's not even a G League player.
Did y'all
that's your man, Bruce?
That's your man. Did y'all see the Timberwolves and Mavericks game?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah, it's like a high scoring game, bro.
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah, Kyrie had 30. Well, he had 36. Luka had 33.
That's what I've been saying. I said, Long Africa said, "Oh, Dallas is gonna go to the finals with Kyrie Irving and
they got a chance.
And there's no defense. There's no defense.
That's true. No rim protection.
They're not going to the finals.
Okay. I didn't say finals, but I say they could beat the Clippers, though. That's what I said.
No,
they got a chance.
They're not gonna
I don't think they can beat us, bro. I think what it is addition by subtraction. With Luka. Like, you give them all the points, but then it sucks the life out the team. It's not a coincidence they lost the last two games with him.
They were down by 26 points. Dallas was down by 26 points.
Yeah. And it might take time to, have an offense, but yeah, like, they don't really have no D.
That's true. That's true.
Those other guys gonna be sitting around watching, waiting for the ball.
Yeah.
They also traded their depth, and so there's going to be a lot of pressure on Luka and Kyrie to carry the offensive load.
After they beat the Clippers, like everybody did the last couple of weeks, Ticket went live and said, "It's over. It's over. I told you guys. I told you."
Yeah, he always tells us.
I told you that Dallas. I told you. You guys need to respect my knowledge. Respect my. Come on.
He said, "Yeah, I did say that yesterday, BJ. I have to be honest about what I'm looking at with the West. He's not saying concerned, but I can see the pathway that y'all can come out." Yeah, I mean, it's really open to anybody, bro. Like anybody, the West is open, is like wide open for anybody to win. That's why I'm so annoyed with the Clippers, because they're doing it to themselves. They're just literally, what'd you say, Bruce, giving the West away?
Yeah, they're giving it away, man. They're giving it away.
Yeah.
The Clippers have given a lot of championships away. There's no way that bubble championship, that was the Clippers. They gave it to the Lakers. They wrap it, put it on a bowl. They had a better team. They had a better team than the Lakers, but no.
We were waiting for you in the conference finals, Bruce. We're waiting.
Man. Lou Williams messed it up because of some chicken.
Yeah, some lemon pepper wings, man. They're nice wings, Bruce. They're nice wings.
I was so upset when Josh Smith and Dwight Howard beat the Clippers when we went up 3-1. I still can't forget this, man. Clippers give me 2 hard breaks. Up 3-1.
Honestly, I feel like y'all gonna Van Vliet is gonna hurt y'all not getting Van Vliet, bro. If y'all had Van Vliet, honestly, I'd have y'all favorites in the West, bro, because the defense and the offense will be on point. You have a backup for PG if they're loading up on Kawhi and PG. Y'all would be favorites in the West, man. No matter what seed y'all are, y'all would be favorite. Y'all would actually have time to. This is what Van Vliet would have gave you too. Now you can load manage Kawhi throughout the end of the season. Van Vliet can step up, give you 30 on any given night when Kawhi's not playing. He can be the focal point of the offense with Paul George. He could actually win you games even without PG and Kawhi in certain games. That would have been a huge pickup for the health of Kawhi and PG. But now it's a lot of pressure on Kawhi and PG to finish the season strong, to play most of these games. And I don't think you can low manage them throughout, the next 25 games and be ready for the playoffs like that, especially with the new team. You got to build that chemistry. It's going to be tough, bro. It's going to be tough. Van Vliet had chemistry with Kawhi in the championship run with the Toronto Raptors. So, damn, man, y'all were about to be the LA Raptors, Bruce. You might have had something, man. Dang.
Yeah, I wanted the LA Raptors. That's why I've been saying for 3 weeks, Van Vliet. Now it's over. I'm not going to say anything else because it's going to hurt. So.
That's going to be tough, man. But, hey, you're right, Cortez. Look, the Clippers had an all-time scoring night against us. They shot like 50% from the field, 60% from 3, 90% from the free throw line. The OKC Thunder had their best shooting season on us as well. And now the Portland Trail Blazers, we get cooked from the three-point line the whole season, bro. We are not a good defensive team. That's why we be getting cooked, man. We're not good on defense.
You keep getting down. Utah won tonight. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. Utah won. Golden State is about to win. And Portland Trail Blazers won. Like, dang, bro. Minnesota won. The very teams that, man, it's not looking good for the Lakers, man. We need to make moves ASAP, bro. And the moves we need to make really is like get better on defense, have LeBron James play. We need to become a whole different team than we've been all season. That's a big thing to ask in the last 25 games. So there's no excuse.
Devin Ham first year, I don't think he is gonna do much. It's the next year, we'll see. But I don't think he.
Nah, man.
I don't think he.
Another year, LeBron older.
Yeah.
39-year-old LeBron, Bruce. Come on.
You got Kiss in the building. What's good, bro? What's good?
Yo, what up, y'all?
What up, Kiss?
What you got, bro? What you got on the Clippers point guard situation, bro? You think we gotta buy somebody out, or you think EG or Bones can play the point. What you got?
Bones off the bench. If I had to choose between those two to start, it'd probably be Eric Gordon. I think Bones coming off of I mean, either way you put it, but I'm looking at who comes off the bench as backup with Norman Powell, but I think either way, like that's a deadly duo. But if I had to choose between those two to in the playoffs, it would have to be Eric Gordon because the experience and the defense. I think he allows them to be able to still switch because he's solid. He's like what 6'4", 6'3", if that, but he's solid. Like you're not gonna bounce him around on defense. So I didn't know that Derrick Rose is one of the options for buyout, but it's really his health.
Wait, is he? Because I saw him with the Knicks tonight when they played the Brooklyn Nets, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I was watching Callie's takes earlier, and he said something about Derrick Rose along with thing, and I'm like, that would, man, if we could get a healthy Derrick Rose for the rest of the season, all the way, because he shoots far better shooter than even his MVP season, and he's already a better shooter than Russ. So there's no double teaming Kawhi or PG when he's on the floor. Like he's gonna knock it down, and he does everything else. Go downhill, attacks the paint, push the pace like we badly need. So, but it's just the health. We already got health issues.
Yeah. Amir said Clippers got scores, cool and big. We got what we need is up to PG and Kawhi to get it done. Sign hold of these two guys. I think he's right, but I'm just looking at more so how Kawhi's body's gonna hold up. Because I was watching Dime Dropper earlier, and he was talking about Kawhi's he hurt more than is being reported because he sat out against Giannis and it wasn't a back-to-back game.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think he's like it's got him any worse. I think he's been good. I just think they're just choosing to be overcautious even more. So that's my thing is just making sure if you put more load on Kawhi, his body gonna hold up? That's the only thing.
Yeah. Pelicans, Warriors, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Thunder. Damn.
So yeah. But Kez, would you pick up Bev? Would you put Bev back?
I mean, he's tough. My thing is, it depends on. See, the thing with him is going to be the matchups. We end up having to deal with Dallas again in the playoffs. And like, can we play him unless he's going to guard Kyrie or something? And I don't know what I'm seeing that man shoot like 1 of 11 just from spotting up, shooting the 3-point line, and that has me wary of any type of acquisition for Pat Bev. Still is gonna give you defense, but
I don't think they're gonna pick up Pat Bev for offense. It's for toughness, like you said, edge, and he's gonna rile up the fans.
yeah, I still the effort is definitely gonna be there. Like it's like with these, it's rough because even no matter what you look at these buyouts, it's gonna be one box that we can't check. Somebody's not going to be able to knock down their shots. Somebody is going to have like the low IQ problems. Somebody's not healthy. Like, no matter which direction you go, you're gonna be missing something. So I don't. It's just. Oh, it's a tough situation.
The Clippers just get it done. There's no excuses this year. Just gotta get it done. You know,
Yeah.
you did a lot of load management. No playing back to back. You should have enough strength. You should have enough rest. You know, get it done.
I'm real curious to see how they play tomorrow, especially with these new acquisitions. I'm real curious to see how they play.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm interested in seeing Bones. Like that's who I'm interested to see how he plays.
Yeah, I do want to see how much minutes he gets with PG and Kawhi. I want to see how that will mesh.
Man, he's gonna push the ball. That's good.
That's what we need, man. That's what we need.
He's gonna push the ball. It's good. Oh, you're playing Golden State on back to back. Ooh.
Yes, I was just looking at the schedule. Like,
I know Klay Thompson is not playing. If you lose to Golden State on a back to back,
Yeah, we should win. I think we're home tomorrow, right?
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, they should win.
Hey, what seed do you think the Clippers gonna finish the season? Right now, y'all 6 seed.
We need to finish in a top 4 seed. I think we
I don't mind the 6th seed because I'm not scared of Sacramento.
Who's the 2nd seed?
Memphis. Yeah.
Yeah, we can beat them too.
You see? And we could meet Denver in the conference finals.
Yeah, y'all don't want to see Phoenix in the first round though. Y'all don't want to see that though.
Man, I'm not scared of Phoenix, bro.
Yeah, I ain't scared of Phoenix either.
In the first round though, you don't
First round, second round, I'm not scared of Phoenix.
I think they should be more just as scared of us.
I agree that y'all beat Sacramento. Y'all beat Memphis. I agree with that. Y'all beat Sacramento. But you don't want to see Phoenix or Dallas in the first round, bro. I don't
Man, come on.
It's that
Trying to
Phoenix.
tell you
about Dallas, yeah, I forget.
I think you should be. I think if you ain't, you should be. If you ain't, you should be. I think so.
Come on, man.
So are these teams worried about us?
Yeah, it's a tough matchup for them too. But we seen what Luka does. He steps up in the playoffs. Kyrie steps up in the playoffs. I heard you yesterday because I've been listening to you, BJ. You talking about Kyrie don't step up in the playoffs compared to Paul George. That's definitely wrong. That's definitely wrong, BJ.
I didn't say that.
You were saying that Paul George is more certified in the playoffs than Kyrie Irving. That's what I heard.
No, I say he's a better player. And I said that he's done more as the guy than Kyrie. He's done better with, like, outside of LeBron, really, he hasn't had no playoff success.
No. You can't do that. You can't do that outside of LeBron stuff. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Why not?
Bro, why not?
You can't do that. Because that's the best years of his career. Because he made 3 finals with LeBron, not just 1 year. 3 finals. They win 1 championship.
You just supporting what BJ is saying. Without LeBron, where has he been?
That's my point, though. We're gonna take out 3 playoff runs where they go to the finals. We're gonna just take that out. That's the most of his playoff career, bro. So we're gonna do that.
With LeBron. Now we're talking about LeBron. What has he done?
No. That's why I say it takes out the whole conversation if you say that. That's why that's not the right way to go about it, is what I'm trying to tell you.
What, bro?
Paul George. All right, Young Africa. Has Paul George ever played alongside LeBron?
Obviously not. Okay.
I mean,
He's played with Kawhi Leonard. You say he's very comparable to LeBron James. That's what y'all tell me.
Who, Kawhi?
Y'all tell me he's better than LeBron
Paul
James
George has went to conference finals twice without
As the
Kawhi.
guy.
and what are we doing?
Kyrie
Hey,
hasn't.
so
Kyrie hasn't
Wait,
been
am
to
I
the
lying?
conference finals since 2017.
we understand that, and this is the point, right? As the guy, I agree. Paul George has taken his teams further, right? But that's not. That's how y'all spin the narrative. BJ slick like that, right? We're gonna measure them.
There was
to
no
the goal.
spinning.
No,
That's
no, no,
the
look.
truth. Where
Let
was
me
the
finish though.
spin?
BJ slick like that because we gotta measure them in their current roles and what they've done in those
Oh
roles.
my
So as
God.
the second best player on a team, Kyrie Irving has proven to step up in the finals. Has proven
What
to be a
about
second
as the
best
best
player on a
player? As the
championship
best
team.
player on the team.
Something that PG has not proven yet. And
All
so
right,
he's
bro.
gone to
What
three
about as the
finals.
best
What happened?
player?
He's
What
gone to
about
three
the
finals.
best player?
Wait, young
As the
Africa, what
second best
happened?
player, he's gone to three finals. He's been more often than not, Bruce. Kyrie Irving has been the second best player on his team.
What
Outside
happened
of
when he
Boston
was the
Celtics.
best player on the team? What happened?
No. That was a short sample size, small sample size in Boston Celtics. That's a small sample size.
Oh my
He didn't get it
God.
done. He didn't
Bro,
get it
what
done.
happened his last time in the playoffs? His last playoff series.
Hey, he didn't play most of the season. You know what I mean? You know the
Nah, bro.
situation.
Nah,
Didn't
we
take the
nah, bro. We
vaccine.
not. We
Didn't
not
take the
doing that.
You got
vaccine.
Bro,
swept.
we not doing that, bro.
No, we got to do
Bro,
that. We got to put
we not,
context.
bro. He was scoring 50, 60-point games, bro. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that.
Just like, hey, even Michael Jordan couldn't come back off playing 15 games in the season and win a championship. Even Michael Jordan couldn't do it. So we're gonna hold Kyrie to
So
a standard.
Kyrie played 29.
You comparing Michael Jordan to Kyrie Irving? Really?
I'm just saying, even Michael Jordan couldn't do it. To just give you context, Bruce. Just to give you context.
He was playing with against a legendary Boston Celtics. Okay.
No. He lost to Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal. Ain't no legendary team, bro.
Oh,
That's what happened.
I thought you were talking about against the Boston Celtics.
No, I'm
Larry
talking about
Bird.
when he came back after his retirement. He couldn't even
Okay.
get it done and not playing the season. That shows that it's hard to do that without the momentum and continuity with your team.
But he won a couple of games.
Okay, congratulations. Now
Okay, exactly. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations. Okay.
I left
Hey, at
that.
the end of the day,
that,
go ahead, Ken.
No, I left that PG and Kyrie conversation alone because it's not fair to Kyrie. He's never had like he never went to the playoffs until LeBron went back to Cleveland.
Fact.
And then that's why like when they was I forgot who that was damn. Shout out to homeboy that brought that debate up with BJ, but I left it alone because I'm like it's not fair. There's not much material that you have from Kyrie to say like to even give him an argument against PG.
No, but we're comparing them as second options. That's my point. And in second options, Kyrie's proven to be a championship player and win a ring, and LeBron and be clutch and average 27 points in that final series when it's the all-time greatest comeback in finals history. He's shown that he can take his team as a second option to the finals 3 times in a row, and so it's not fair to Paul George, to be honest, bro. That's the real
But bro,
thing.
why should we go by something that happened like 8 years ago?
Oh, no, because in that same conversation, BJ brings up the Indiana Pacers Paul George. That's why we can do that.
Nah, he brought up Paul George as a second best player.
No, he brought up Indiana Pacers Paul George
He was
too.
a
He brought
second.
that up.
I said he I think this was Kobe said this. He said down the stretch, he said he trusts Kyrie over Paul George, and I'm like, okay, but who would you take as a better overall player? And he said Paul George he would take, and that's what I said too. And I think the duo of Kawhi and PG is better than the duo of Luka and Kyrie. That's what it went to. I said the duo of Kawhi and PG is better than Luka and Kyrie.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I think Kawhi and PG is a better duo.
But
look, Luka and Kawhi is a wash. That's a wash.
For who?
Yeah, for who?
That's a wash, bro. No, I'm saying that's even. That's even, bro.
How?
That's even.
I guess.
That's even. The production and impact. Hey, y'all going off individual games. I'm saying the production and impact for their teams is equivalent of what they give their teams, right? You can say Kawhi's a better two-way player and all that, and I would agree with that. But when it comes to production and impact, Luka just took his team to the conference finals, something that Kawhi hasn't done for the Clippers yet. And so when we talk about,
you gotta remember, I think when you say wash though, it's like
it's a wash, bro. It's a wash.
You say it as if Luka could do everything Kawhi can do.
Are you saying they cancel each other out?
Yeah, cancel each
I
other.
don't think Luka cancels. I mean, we can go there. I guess we can say that. I just think when they face and it matter, I think Kawhi just proves he's just a little bit better than Luka.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit better, but the difference between Kyrie and PG is bigger than that little difference with Kawhi and Luka, which is why I say Luka and Kyrie is a better combo in the playoffs than Kawhi and PG, bro. Straight up.
What?
Straight up.
I mean,
hey, I don't know if you know, bro. Kyrie Irving is a better playoff performer than Paul George. Just understand this, bro. The numbers say it.
Okay.
The fact the performance says it. The accolades in the finals say it. Like, come on.
Is Kyrie and KD better than Paul George and Kawhi? Huh?
I would say
it's
close. I was close, but I would say I would give that to Kawhi. I would give it to Kawhi and PG.
So is Kyrie and KD better than Kyrie and Luka?
As a duo,
look at young Africa. Cat got his tongue.
Nah, it's tough. They're close.
So it's not about that, man. It's not about that.
No. Kyrie, you're saying Kyrie and KD over Luka and Kyrie? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. It's Kyrie and KD.
It's tough because it's you got two of the same plays in both conversations. So obviously Kyrie cancels it. So really, you're just asking me, is
my point is looking at
Luka?
only two players doesn't mean that you're gonna win. We had proof last year. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, fair enough. Now we're going back to team. But if we talk about duo and we talk about Luka and Kyrie and PG and Kawhi, I would say that Luka and Kyrie are better playoff performers than Paul George, bro. I would say
Oh
that.
my God.
Yeah. And it's not close. It's not close, just to let you know. It's not close at all. It's not close. Yes.
It is kind of close, young Africa.
Nah, it ain't close, bro. The
The
numbers
only
don't
thing
tell me
that's
it's
really
close.
different is the points, which Kyrie Irving 23.3 and whatchamacallit, Paul George at 21.8. Kyrie's played 78 playoff games to Paul George's 108. So that's a big difference of how many playoff games Paul George has played over Kyrie Irving. Like Paul George, I don't know if y'all know, Paul George has never missed the playoffs in his whole career outside of when he was hurt in 2013 when he was hurt last year. He's made the playoffs every year of his career.
Yeah.
When what Hall of Famer that Paul George played with in Indiana?
None.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy if you're Kyrie to go up against Steph Curry, who we all know LeBron is going to get double teamed. Now, listen, it's easy to go one-on-one when LeBron is going to get double teamed. It's easy to go one-on-one and get your shit off, bro.
Against Klay Thompson, it's easy to get your shit off against a prime Klay Thompson.
Bro, Steph Curry was guarding Kyrie for the most part.
On switches. Klay Thompson was his primary matchup, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
So on switches, so he was looking for Steph Curry.
For Steph Curry, yeah, he was searching for him.
Okay. Okay. My point is, when has Paul George proven to be a number 2 on a championship team? Never, right? Never. That's what I'm trying
What are
to
you
say.
talking about?
Yeah,
Paul George did not play with LeBron.
Oh,
if he played with LeBron, he'll be in the finals too in the East. He'll be in the finals too.
Yeah, like for you to say second option is just really saying that Paul George, every team he's been on, he's been the first option, which makes him a better player. Every team he's been on, outside the Clippers, he's been the number 1 option.
Was he better than Westbrook in OKC?
Yes.
He was the number 1 option.
That's why he was the MVP candidate.
He was the number 1 scoring option, but he wasn't a better player than Westbrook. That was Westbrook's team, bro. Stop it, BJ. Stop.
No, Paul George was the better player, bro. He was
so let me get this straight. So when Kyrie Irving in his last season and LeBron's last season in Cleveland, in Kyrie's last season in Cleveland, when he averaged more points than LeBron James, was he being the number 1 option on offense? Was he better than LeBron James?
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's not comparable, man.
You're saying
that is exactly comparable. You see what I'm saying, Bruce? You see what I'm saying?
Paul
you see
George
what Cortez
is
wrote?
Paul George is the better complete player on that.
No. See, this is where y'all getting it twisted, bro. I'm not
I have
talking
a question.
about
I have
skill
a
set.
question for you, Young
I'm
Africa.
not talking about
Do
skill set. I'm
you
talking
want
about production.
Young
Production,
Africa?
BJ.
I have a
Production.
question for you. Who do you want, Westbrook or Paul George on the Lakers?
Okay, that's a clear question, man. It's Paul George. All right. So what you trying to say? Hey, hold up. If you're talking about OKC Westbrook in the season that Paul George played, I'm taking Westbrook over Paul George, bro.
He was still making those turnovers. You just didn't see them when you were playing with
He was also
LeBron.
giving you elite offense and elite playmaking as well, bro. Like he was finishing at the rim at a high level. He was doing all that too. Come on, man.
I mean,
He averaged a triple-double, Bruce. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
I mean, I'm gonna say that the first year Paul George was not the best player, but the second year he was clear-cut the best player on that team. But when he got there the first year, he wasn't. Because Russ was still averaging like 26, 27 points per game. He
triple-double,
averaged a triple-double. Yeah, it was Russell Westbrook's team. But the second year, Paul George took that jump and he was MVP candidate,
Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Yeah, led the league in steals, second in scoring.
Okay. Okay. He did that, right? And you're gonna give me that he had a better season. To me, that doesn't mean he's a better player, but I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you even that he was the best player on that team that season. So who was the best player in that playoffs? In OKC.
Which one?
Paul George.
In his second season in that playoff run.
Paul George.
20, in 20, huh?
In 2018 or 2019?
In 2019.
When they played Portland, yeah, that was
Paul George.
Come on.
And he had bum shoulders in that series. I remember that series.
Yeah, he had 2 shoulder injuries, bro.
Still averaged 28 points that series. PG was better.
Okay. And what about the season before? Who had the better run when they lost to Utah?
Russ.
Who was the best player on that?
PG, he shit the bed.
So Paul George was so bad that LeBron was recruiting Paul George for so many years.
When Westbrook was in Game 6, when in a close game against Utah, when Westbrook was going off for 46 points, like what was PG doing?
Bro,
that best player on that team.
Wait, Young Africa. What was Kyrie's stats against Milwaukee in 2019? Thank you.
I gotta look that up. Hold up. Kyrie's stats in 2019 against the Milwaukee Bucks.
When Giannis walked his ass down.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you're talking about the year. You just talking about what 2021, right? Okay.
Nah, 2019 when he was on the Boston Celtics against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, you know he played a bad series, bro. He had a horrible series.
So it happens. Players have bad series. You can't just only point out Paul George's bad series and try to downgrade him like that, bro.
What was Kyrie game last year? The last 3 games against the Celtics.
I already told you, bro. Like he didn't play the majority of the season. He didn't have the chemistry with the team. Even Michael Jordan couldn't do it. He didn't have a great last couple games, bro. It was a sweep, obviously, Bruce. It was a sweep, man.
Yeah. Okay.
But at the end of the day, so let me just ask y'all a simple question then. Outside of all the objective or subjective feelings of what we feel about Paul George,
objective.
Who has proven more in the playoffs? Kyrie Irving or Paul George?
Kyrie Irving has proven that he can play with LeBron and hit a big shot.
And prosper.
Paul George has carried a team to play against a super team in the conference final, Game 7.
Yeah, and Roy Hibbert scored more than him in that playoff run. But okay, Bruce, you're gonna hype up.
So how many players were guarding him? Did you watch that?
Because he was getting double
for the
team, bro.
series.
Okay,
for the series, you mean, or for a game?
No, I'm talking about for their careers in the playoffs. Who has proven more? Just a simple question: Kyrie Irving or Paul George?
Kyrie Irving hit probably the biggest shot in the NBA history, or him, Ray Allen, whatever. But he has proven that he cannot carry a team. He is not a leader.
No,
Paul George has been a leader. Paul George hasn't proven that either. I'm answering the question.
I didn't ask you about number one option proven because Paul George has not proven that either. He hasn't taken a team to the finals.
Bro, like at least Paul George has proven that he can take a team to a conference finals. Kyrie hasn't done that.
No. You know, Kawhi Leonard was playing out his mind, bro. Stop this cap about his Paul George by himself.
What has to do with Kawhi? I haven't said Kawhi at all.
Bro. Stop it.
Bro, even his Indiana years, he took his team to the conference finals.
Kyrie couldn't do that. See how they dancing, Kes? Look at them dancing, bro. That's a simple question, and brothers out here dancing, bro. Just
why are we dancing? I'm not dancing. I'm not doing the salsa, the merengue.
Yeah.
None of it. I'm saying that Paul George has been a better leader than Kyrie.
No,
He
that
quit
was
on
not
a
my
lot of
question.
teams. How many teams he quit? How many teams he quit?
Oh man, that's not my question, man. You're going everywhere but
Bro,
my
what's
question.
the
Hey, Kes,
question?
can you answer my question, Kes? You heard my question. Can you answer that?
Nah,
I
just
heard it,
ask
but
it
I
again.
don't. That's a weird question.
No, that's a simple question. It ain't no weird question.
No, it's not because the scenarios is the circumstances is different for both players.
Come on, man.
He's not, bro. He's
Circumstances are
never.
different for a lot of players in the when we talk about all-time greats. They all have different circumstances, but we still measure them on what they did, bro, their production. So that's a simple question to me. Who's had a better playoff career, Paul George or Kyrie Irving?
It's like
That's a simple
saying.
question.
I mean, it's Kyrie because he has a chip.
It's not that hard, Drake. You could have done
But
that 5
okay,
minutes ago.
let's put aside his Cleveland days and go by Boston and Brooklyn.
How are we gonna take his best playoff runs, 3 seasons going to the finals away though? How are we gonna do that?
So let's not take Paul George's best season in
You can
Indiana.
have it. You can have all of them, Bruce. You can count all of them. I said playoff careers. That's why I said careers. I'll give you the whole thing, Bruce, and you tell me.
But Kyrie was playing with one of the all-time great.
Oh
right?
my goodness, bro.
Am I lying? Am I
Bruce,
lying?
Is Kawhi an all-time great, Bruce? Is Russell
Yes,
Westbrook
he
an
is an
all-time great,
all-time.
Bruce? Is Carmelo Anthony an all-time great, Bruce? Don't act like PG hasn't played with help, bro. Don't do that.
Carmelo is an all-time great scorer, but all-time great,
exactly.
whatever. But I don't know about that.
Russell Westbrook, all-time great point guard. Kawhi Leonard, all-time great small
All-time
forward.
great point guard?
Yes,
I don't know about that.
Top 10
He's
all-time
an
point guard.
all-time great athlete
Top 10.
playing the point guard, but I don't know
Top
he's an
10
all-time great
point guard
point guard.
all time, bro. No matter how you
Top
feel about
10? No,
Yes.
he's not top 10. No,
Yes,
no,
he is.
no.
Yes,
You
he
said
is.
Westbrook is top 10.
Yes,
Remember
Westbrook
when
is top 10.
Remember
Vampire?
he said Paul
Yes.
George led his team at a young age. He's doing more than what Luka's doing now. He doesn't get half the praise. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Cortez is spitting, boy.
Because you know what's funny though? People do forget PG's resume though, like what he's done every single year, like year in and year out. Like he's
remind us, BJ.
He took a super team to beat Paul George on Game 7.
What did we forget? BJ, remind us again.
He took that Miami Heat team to 7 games, bro. 7 games.
He took Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Chris Bosh, Hall of Famers, to beat Roy Hibbert. Where is Roy Hibbert now? To beat other players. I don't even remember the name.
David West,
George Hill, yeah, Lance Stevenson, like DJ Augustine.
Lance Stevenson, really?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they were role players on there, but they had good role players on that team, but really no stars. They really no stars.
Roy Hibbert was an all-star. He was an all-star. Don't do that.
Everybody's an all-star, man. You just click on the computer.
No. Only 3% of the league is an all-star, bro. Ain't no
only 3%? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He said he beat the Knicks and Melo in the playoffs. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I mean, he did beat some good teams. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and remember we had that talk, Bruce, about who we would take between PG and Luka. Remember that talk we had?
Yes. And I'm taking PG. Okay, you can laugh.
Now I'm taking Luka.
Y'all wildin', man. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing, man.
Okay, all right. I know with PG I'm gonna get defense. With Luka, I'm just gonna get whining about fouls, you know.
You're gonna get conference finals. That's what you're gonna get.
Dribble.
Hey, so BJ, do you give praise for Luka taking the Clippers, a great duo, the best duo in the league, 7 games? You give him credit for that?
I thought you said they weren't the best duo.
No. That's what you say. I'm just going by your words. I'm going by your words. So you say that
I'm going by your words.
No. Don't do that.
They are the best duo.
No. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. You say they're the best duo in the league. So you give credit for a young Luka, 22-year-old Luka, to take him 7 games. You give him credit for that?
I give him credit, but I also give our coach blame. Like it wasn't he handed Luka 2 games, and they still couldn't finish the job. I give Luka credit for that.
21-year-old Luka in back-to-back seasons took y'all 6 and 7 games at 20 and 21 years old. You gonna give him credit for that, bro? In his first playoff.
So every year you're saying another year. You're saying he's younger, right? 20 now. He's 20.
No, that was his first 2 playoff series. First 2 playoff years.
21,
He went to the Clippers. He faced the Clippers in 2020 and 2021, and he took y'all 6-7 games as a 20 and 21-year-old. Do we give him credit for that? Averaging over 30, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, doing all that, bro. Huh?
Credit 21-22.
Nah, he was 21. Okay. He just turned 22 in the playoffs. All right, I'll give you that, BJ. Come on, man. See how you be minimizing?
Right now. No,
I asked you about credit.
He was 22 last year. He's 23 now.
Okay, so in 2021, that means what? He was 21, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But
and the year before that, he was 20 years old.
At some point, you gotta look at like, okay, well, why did he do the same thing to Suns?
No.
So can't really use age because he did it to the Suns.
No. It's just for context. It's just for context because you're talking about a young Paul George. So do you give the same? See how I ain't heard any credit yet. That's how y'all don't keep the same energy though. It's all good though. It's all good. Y'all Clipper fans.
What credit do you want him to give? He has already asked credit. He's buying stuff.
Because Cortez had the comment, right? We forget about what a young PG did, right? By going to the conference finals 2 times, right? But we ain't gonna give Luka credit for taking the best duo 6 and 7 games.
We always give him, bro. We give Luka credit for losing.
Okay.
I mean, Paul George played the Heatles, right? Play Heatles.
Yeah, in the conference finals, Luka lost in the first round.
What's good?
Okay. I'm just asking.
What's good? Yeah, people give Luka credit all the time. Oh, he busted Kawhi and PG and all that, bro. Like,
the way you said it, just like Kawhi. He was cooking everybody on the Clippers, bro. Everybody was getting it, bro.
Yeah, go check the stats. Yep. Go check the stats when Kawhi guarded him.
Hey, I watched them games. I remember, bro. He was pulling up.
If Paul George was traded to the Lakers, you put a Paul George jersey on your profile. What?
I'm not saying he's a good player. You got to twist it, bro. So I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm just saying that I'm taking Kyrie over Paul George in the playoffs. That's all, bro.
Yeah, no. Paul George is more reliable in the locker room.
More reliable in the locker room. See,
yeah.
But what about the basketball court, though? What about the basketball court, Bruce?
Paul George is more reliable on defense than Kyrie.
I just think he's a better overall player. I think the fact that he has the size, I think because him being 6'9", and him having the ability just to do more things, I just think he's a better player.
See,
but I think I wouldn't doubt Kyrie's more mentally stronger.
Hey man, look, Paul George, if he don't get it done this season or in his career and at least get to the finals one time, he gonna be looked at like a Tracy McGrady type of player. All-time great talent, didn't get it done, bro, in the playoffs.
Tracy McGrady didn't go to the second round until he was in the bench.
All I'm gonna say is all-time great. I'm gonna say like a Tracy McGrady. Obviously, he has more success than Tracy McGrady in the playoffs, but he's gonna be looked at like that kind of player where he's an all-time great talent, but never got it done in the playoffs, bro. That's how
I think he's already being looked at as T-Mac, bro.
Okay, we'll see this year. We'll see.
You know what's crazy though? Like people think T-Mac he's better than Paul George, but he, like he said, never been past the first round. Like his resume is not all that. It's underachieved because of injuries.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul George already has a better career than Grant Hill, Hall of Famer. Better career than Tracy McGrady, Hall of Famer. Better career than a lot of people in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he gonna be a Hall of Famer, no doubt. Everybody gets in the Hall of Fame. Like,
is Kyrie gonna go to the Hall of Fame? It's gonna take a long time.
Most definitely. No, stop it, bro.
I said it's gonna take a long time.
Bro. I'll tell you this: Kyrie gonna make it before Paul George. I tell you that, bro. I'll tell you that.
Man, stop it, bro.
All right, young Africa.
I'll tell you that. Yeah, young man. Africa. I'll tell you that. What's up, man? What's up?
Just
I mean, it depends on who retires first. I think when you retire, it takes like 5 years to make it.
Hey, y'all acting like Paul George's first ballot Hall of Famer. He ain't no first ballot Hall of Famer, bro. Y'all need to chill on that.
Man,
Kyrie not first ballot either.
He could have made it. He was in talks of that top 75. Like he was on that. He was on that second tier. Yeah, he was.
Oh, stop
Hey,
it, bro.
I think
wait,
Paul George
Young
should have been in top 75 over Dem Lillard. Over
Wait,
Dem
Young
Lillard.
Africa.
If Dwight
Young
Howard's
Africa,
not
you like-
making it, Paul George wasn't close, BJ. Don't do that, BJ.
I said the
Don't do
second
that.
tier. That means there's more than one guy. That means it's Dwight Howard, Paul George, Kyrie Irving. Who else was the guys that didn't make it?
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson didn't make it, and Paul George is a better player than Klay Thompson.
I mean, Tony Parker. You want to
Like, yeah, them guys. Like he's on that tier.
So what do you call Paul George? What do you call him? Top 80? What? Top 85 all-time player? Like what you saying?
He's a top 100 player.
Yeah, he's definitely top 100. Definitely top 100.
It's a shame we gotta wait till.
I don't know about that. I have to go back to see.
Wait, Young Africa, since you like statistics and you like all NBA teams and all that, how many all NBA teams has Kyrie made?
Hey, he only made 3 all NBA teams, man.
How many did Paul George make?
Yeah. Paul George made what? 5, 6? Like how many made?
Six.
How
many defensive teams?
Okay. Yeah, he definitely made a lot. Well, he probably made like what? 4 or 5? How many made, man? How many?
Yeah, 4. What about Kyrie?
0.
Hey, we know Kyrie ain't made no all defensive team. Stop it, bro. Dre, stop it, bro.
No, I'm trying to say that Paul George has a better resume than Kyrie. If he
How
gets
many upgrades
somewhere else? You're right. He does have a better resume than Kyrie Irving. He does. If you talk about Hall of Fame, fair enough. But my point was about playoffs. Who has performed better? And I'm taking Kyrie in the playoffs over Paul George. Now that's just me. Now when you talk about resume, yeah, he got a way better resume than Kyrie Irving. Now he got a championship, right? But he was the second best player on the team. You don't get the same accolade and credit that you do winning the Finals MVP, even though he was very.
All the good resume in the playoff of Kyrie was because of LeBron.
Okay. So you hyping up LeBron then? LeBron made Kyrie Irving better, right, Bruce?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never said it. I've been saying it. You just didn't want to listen.
Nah, I haven't heard that from you, Bruce. You tell me that LeBron don't make anybody better. That's what I heard from you, Bruce.
When did I say that? I've never said that.
Okay. Fair enough, man. Okay, so it was all LeBron and Kyrie was just riding the passenger seat, right? Okay.
Oh my God. See, you're adding stuff that I haven't said.
Yeah.
I said that Kyrie had success in the playoff because of LeBron. Without LeBron, no playoff success for Kyrie.
That's true. That's a fact. Ain't no one denying the facts. That's a fact. Okay.
Did he go to the finals without LeBron? No.
No, he has
not even a conference finals.
No. Okay. Not even a conference finals. Okay. You only made to the second round, and that's not a big accomplishment. Okay. Fair enough. But we're not gonna act like Kyrie Irving wasn't clutch in the last 3 games of that final series when they came back from 3-1 down. You remember when
8 years ago.
LeBron and Kyrie, the only 2 players in NBA history, dropped over 40?
So Kyrie saved LeBron legacy when he hit that shot over with Steph Curry. Wait, that's what you want me to say? That's what you want me to say?
No, because after that
Ray Allen and Kyrie saved LeBron legacy.
Nah, see how he do. See how he do.
Ray Allen and Kyrie saved LeBron legacy, man.
Bruce Bayless.
Yeah, Bruce Bayless. Come on,
Ray
Bruce.
Allen, boy.
Yeah, Bruce. But hey, man, look. They dropped 40 in game 5, both of them, and then in game 6, you know what LeBron does? He drops another 40. You know, in Kyrie only.
And what about in game 7? How many points did LeBron drop?
Oh, he dropped 20-something points. I'm pretty sure he dropped the most.
How many points Kyrie dropped?
He dropped. He dropped the triple double in that game. But you know, Kyrie had the biggest shot of the game, though. Kyrie had that. But LeBron,
when I was a kid, nobody cared about triple doubles. Nobody cared.
Come on,
but
man.
since the chosen ones show up, everybody cares about the triple double.
Come on, man. They cared when Oscar Robinson was putting up triple doubles, but
when I was a kid, nobody celebrated losing in the finals. Now, second place is good. Second place is so good. You know. Right?
I'm not saying you need to celebrate it, but it's still an accomplishment to be the second best team in the NBA. Like it's better than being the 8th best team. It's better than
how many trophies they gave in the NBA for being second place.
they give you the Western Conference or the Eastern Conference championship. They give you a trophy.
Man,
Come
stop
on,
it,
young
bro.
You know they're handing out Eastern Conference Finals MVPs now. You know, if they did that for LeBron,
Yeah,
he
because
got
of
10,
LeBron.
right?
Because LeBron
he
was
got
crying
10.
all the
He got,
time. They said,
he
okay.
got 9 Eastern Conference titles, and he got 1 Western Conference MVP. And
My
you know that,
God,
right?
here we
The
go.
most conference MVPs of all time, Kes. You know that, Kes?
Yeah.
That?
Conference MVPs. They never. That was non-existent.
Bruce, let me tell you something. What you fail to realize, Bruce, when the Clippers played the Lakers, LeBron stopped the Clippers from having 6 players in double figures. All right, because he locked up Batum, only 5 players scored in double figures. If it wasn't for LeBron, there would have been 6.
Hey man, he
I
held him to
think you're
4
looking
points,
at.
Kes. 4 points, Kes. Clamped his ass up, Kes. Couldn't
Let
get
me
a
tell you
shot off,
something.
bro.
Yo, that night, so I said, yo, I've never looked at the game like that. So you know what? I'm messing up. I'll mess it up, bro. My analysis is all wrong.
You know what's funny? I was like young Africa. I was a huge LeBron fan until my eyes opened. Your eyes will open one day.
When did your eyes open, Bruce? Let me know. What was the moment your
When
eyes
he
opened?
quit. When he quit against the Celtics, because allegedly Delonte West was, messing around with his mother.
Was
Don't do
stepfather?
that, Bruce. Don't do that. Don't do that. Allegedly, Bruce. Allegedly. Yeah.
I said allegedly. Didn't you hear me? I said allegedly.
Yeah. Okay. Just emphasizing for the people. You know, you might be misleading the people. Bruce. It's okay.
That's really, honestly, it's just LeBron is great, man. It's just when people are force fed instead of being able to like just naturally enjoy something, it gets annoying.
I was defending LeBron against everybody too. Just like you and CJ, all the LeBron fans.
Oh man, that kid's Whew.
Hey, Kes, so you saying that you trust? So this playoffs is going to come around. Most likely, you're going to play possibly Dallas, Phoenix, maybe whoever it may be, and you're going to trust Paul George over Kyrie Irving. If that matchup goes down, you're going to trust Paul George. That's what you're telling me, Kes?
Okay. Can Kyrie Irving guard Bones Hyland?
See. He got to think about it, bro. See, Kes is thinking about it because he know. He's seen Paul George in the playoffs.
No,
bro.
I'm just saying. What I'm saying. The same thing is like, is this overall? Yes, I know Kyrie's gonna get his buckets, but I want to see his impact on the other side. That's that's really my thing with that Dallas team. They look good. I like the pieces that they have besides Kyrie and Luka. Like Christian Wood, I think he's gonna do his thing. I like that JaVale McGee is playing the way he's playing. It's the other side of the ball that.
And don't be surprised Kyrie leaves in the offseason for the Lakers. Because he knows he has to win with LeBron. He's gonna
or Phoenix.
I don't know, man. He's gonna fight with Devin Booker. I don't think he can play with Devin Booker.
We got brother Amari in the building. What's good, man?
What's good, man? Salute. Hey, man, I ain't wanted to, I would just, it was kind of funny. I'm just new to your channel, so I don't have the whole history of everybody, but for the while that I have been watching, it's just funny what I just heard that now LeBron made Kyrie now.
Yeah, you heard that, brother. O. You heard that.
You know, and I've heard opposite. Like I've heard on this panel, people do their best not to give LeBron James any credit as far as all his great teammates he didn't had that helped him, which we know they helped him. But
that sounds like Bruce.
He didn't made Kyrie. When a lot of the argument against Bron is about how great Kyrie was and how LeBron don't get that particular championship if he don't do what he does. Like, man,
he didn't make Kyrie, but he babysat Kyrie. So
see, but I mean, okay, that's fine. But see how the argument switched just that quick, just to make a point. Like we're gonna have these discussions. This can we be honest about what we're analyzing here or what we're seeing? Again, I'm a LeBron James fan, and I can admit that.
Yeah, I already tell. I know you are a LeBronite.
But this is the thing, though. but I'm not a Jordan hater or a Kobe hater. And Africa can attest to this. I've never been on no panel and had no discussion where I denigrated the other player and to boost up LeBron. I just exit those conversations. But I do keep it honest. But I've never been in no conversation on no panels to boost up LeBron, take shot at Kobe's career, Jordan's career, and anybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
Because and I think I just was here the other day when I said I was a LeBron James fan. I think it was his panel. If I'm wrong, I'm mistaken. I apologize. But when somebody said that now it's funny that the Lakers, the Braun fans want Kyrie back all of a sudden, I think it was his channel. And I said, I'm a Kyrie fan as well. Ben, even when he left and the turmoil was happening, I never stopped being a Kyrie fan. But the facts are the facts. As far as LeBron, look, I'm not gonna say he made Kyrie, but obviously LeBron was the best player. Obviously, he was the number one player, just as Scottie was to Jordan, just as Kareem was to Magic, or Magic to Kareem, however you want to put it. So on and so on. Like every championship team has another star player next to him. Like that's just the nature of it. You can maybe count on your hand 2 or 3 that didn't have. Again, the dream. Hakeem, his first championship, he pretty much did that by himself.
Dirk.
That's about it. Count Dirk. If you want to use that Detroit Pistons in the 04, you can use that. But we talking anomalies there. Those don't happen. That's why they're so memorable, because they come every blue moon. And it takes it just takes something anomaly to happen for them to get it. But even as Kareem won his championship in '94 by himself, the next year they got Clyde Drexler, because he knew and everybody knew the odds of him doing that again was obsolete. And so I just think we're gonna have these LeBron conversations, whether you like him or not. We can have an honest conversation about it without kind of having revisionist history of making things up just to prove a point in the moment.
Facts, brother. Preach, brother. Preach.
But bro, before LeBron came to Cleveland, right? Kyrie never made the playoffs. LeBron joins the team. They go straight to the finals. Without Kyrie, they go to the finals again. So what are we talking about here?
And not to mention,
my bad. Go ahead.
I don't think it's bashing. I think it's just when you talk about like a situation or debate between two players, you have to kind of like look at the history and kind of revisit what it is. And if it's like a fact, then I mean that's something that you got to voice, because not only did he bring in LeBron, he brought in Kevin Love too, which made it a super team. Like,
no. Oh my God.
That was a super team.
No, it was not, bro. Stop.
That Cavs team was a super team.
Kevin Love giving you 9 points per game in the finals is a super team, bro.
You took a guy, Kevin Love, who was averaging 20 and 20 from a team in Minnesota and brought him on to the Cleveland team, just like similar how what happened in Miami with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. It was essentially the same thing. LeBron goes with D Wade, and then they get Chris Bosh from Toronto, another all-star, and that's why LeBron was promising all those championships. He knew that he had that upper hand. So he did the same thing in Cleveland. You go to Kyrie, and then you add Kevin Love to that team, which another all-star player. That was a super team. That's what happened. So Kyrie had that as well. Paul George has never had a super team.
Hey, so BJ, if it's a super team, why when you come back from 3-1 down in the finals and win, Kevin Love only gives you 8 points and 6 rebounds? How is that a super team?
So a super team is when you take
8 points and 6 rebounds.
But that's not a super team. By what it is like you have 2 all-stars, you add a third all-star to that team. That's what a super team equals.
So an all-star gives you 8 points and 6 rebounds in the finals, bro?
Anybody that said Kevin Love was not an all-star at that time is blind. Kevin Love was killing in rebounds, killing in points. He had a role playing with LeBron. When you play with LeBron, your numbers go down.
Oh, to 8 points and 6 rebounds, right? Okay.
Come on, man. Ask Chris Bosh. Kevin Love was asking advice was talking to Chris Bosh, how should I play with LeBron? Because, why was LeBron saying fade in or fade out? Why was he saying that?
Because Kevin Love was playing horrible.
Because he couldn't play with LeBron. Because he didn't know his role.
That okay, but that's what happens when you have an all-time great on your team.
And another all-time great made Kyrie Irving has his best playoff run. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, again, let me go back to see. We're doing the context bending again, right? Because you'll take a fact, but you won't keep it in its proper context. You context.
Okay, proper context is what? Kyrie Irving was an all-time great.
Because let me take this step because it was a lot said in between it, so I'm gonna try to get to most of it. The first guy that said something about Kyrie didn't make the playoff before LeBron got there.
Yep.
We were talking about a rookie Kyrie, right? And a second-year player.
Oh my
God! Again, there's not many rookie players.
Wait, what about his third year?
Again, there's not many first, second, or third-year players to come out, and particularly with a franchise as bad as the Cleveland Cavaliers, take them to the playoffs. Particularly when you don't have other talent around them.
When you got Luol Deng, Dion Waiters, Jarrett Jack. Come on,
he's a guard.
So, bro, what's
what I'm saying is the context been because again, LeBron James, his first 2 years didn't go to the playoffs either. But he was a high coming out of high school. So you give some leeway. Not everybody don't come out like Magic. Everybody don't do that.
Yeah.
Everybody don't get to play with Kareem. Everybody don't get blessed to play with a Shaquille O'Neal. Sometimes it takes those 2, 3, 4, 5 years sometimes. That's kind of the process that happens. If you can get in the playoffs as a young player, fine. Again, Luka's done it.
Yeah, and Luka ain't in the conversation with Kyrie.
Yeah,
Luka's had an all-time great start to his career. That ain't even in the conversation.
But moving forward with that, then we go on to again. BJ said super team with the Cavs, and I mean, look.
So that's not a super team.
I can't convince you otherwise, right? But it's hard, to say that's a super team because when the brother just said we're talking about a third-year Kyrie Irving, he hadn't proved nothing much until that point, other than he can score, which is great. But there's been a bunch of scores in the league.
Kevin Love never made the playoffs.
Kevin Love has never made the playoffs, and until this day, he still ain't made the playoffs. LeBron is long gone. He still ain't made it, and he about to finally make it this year, and he on the bench.
When LeBron was all gone, did LeBron leave all the players with Kevin Love?
Hold up. That's a super but that's an all-star caliber player, right?
When LeBron leaves, every time LeBron leaves a team, he goes with all the veterans.
You didn't say this, but the other guy said how Kyrie didn't make the playoff. Kevin Love is in year whatever he is at this point, 10, and is an all-star and a champion. In the East.
Yeah, 15 actually, brother O. Yeah, 15 for Kevin Love.
Yeah, now I'm talking about now, but at the time when Bron left. So we talking about an all-star player in the Eastern Conference. A lot of people like to say the Leastern Conference, and he couldn't get him to the playoffs. So
Kevin Love,
what makes him a super team?
Kevin Love on the same level as Kyrie.
Hold up, but you saying you're super? You said it's a super team. So if it's a super team, he has to be on some level. And if he's not on Kyrie level, then it ain't a super team.
Nah, I mean, me personally, I didn't call it.
That was a super team, yo. That was definitely a super team.
No, it was not.
That was something that was echoed. That was something that was definitely echoed. When that time, I remember when that team got assembled together, they went to 3 straight finals, and they faced the Warriors every single year. That was the 2 teams that are facing the finals from 15 to 17, bro. That was a super team. I don't think you can't convince me that was not a super team.
Kevin Love is a 5-time All-Star.
About Kevin Love not doing squat to this day.
Kevin Love is a
That was a super
5-time
team.
All-Star, 2-time All-NBA.
Only based on the narrative is a super team, but not
5-time
by
All-Star.
fact.
No, by the results, it was a super team. You don't go to
Yeah,
three
hold
straight
up.
finals like
By
that. You
results
don't go to
because of
three straight
LeBron
finals like that and not
James.
say it's a super team,
Exactly.
bro. That
Games,
was
of
three
LeBron
straight
James.
finals they went to.
It's a super team based on by LeBron James pulling it. Because
See, that's what I knew he was gonna say. So
hold
because
up, but
one
if it's a
player,
super team, just
no. So no, because if LeBron James, he pulled three guys. He pulled Kevin Love with him, who he knew he was an all-star, right?
Yeah.
Just like he pulled Chris Bosh with him because he knew he was an all-star. They assembled. They brought that team together to try to win.
Yep.
That was a super team.
No, that don't make it a super team because
Yeah,
you
don't make
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, let's do this. Hold up. So when was the super team became into our lexicon? Let's do that.
Boston Celtics,
Oh
Big
my
Three.
God.
No, but say no. We can't say oh my God when there's been way further greater teams than LeBron James. Even when he plucked those two guys, you talking about, but the super team narrative was never put on anybody else. It's suddenly when he done it, and then again, if you line up his players and you against all these other super team, quarter super teams before him and during him,
What is a super team,
only
brother?
player that you're gonna pick high of his is Dwayne Wade. All the rest of them gonna be last picks.
What is a super team? A super team is a.
I don't believe in super teams personally.
Okay.
But
What is a
again,
super team? Is an ensemble of great players that can carry their teams. Okay.
I would call it three all NBA players. That's what I would call a super
So hold
team.
on. So if that's the case, what teams has Kyrie?
Kevin Love is a two-time All-NBA player.
Not
Kevin
with the
Love is a
Cleveland
two-time
Cavaliers, Bruce.
All-NBA player.
Not with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Bruce. Not with the
Hold
Cleveland
up. No,
Cavaliers.
time out. But what team has he carried though?
None. None.
Those LeBron fans, LeBron makes other players. Those LeBron fans, those LeBron fans, brothers, sisters, pastors, reverend, they all blind. They just don't see anything.
Google definition.
Brothers, sisters, pastors, reverend, mothers, they all blind. Kevin Love was carrying his own team. He was all NBA. He was all-star. He was all-star when LeBron was on the
Two-time
team.
All-NBA ain't no perennial. Kevin Love doesn't meet that definition of perennial all-star, bro. He doesn't.
How long has this definition?
Perennial material. He was an all-star. Perennial material. He was an all-star, brother.
No, three perennial all-stars. We'll give you Kyrie. We'll give you LeBron James. Kevin Love was not a perennial all-star when he was with the Cleveland Cavaliers in the middle of his prime, bro. He was not. He was not.
He was an all-star in 2017, 2018, right? Was LeBron on the team?
And how many years was he on that team? How many years was he on that team?
What are you talking about? What does that
He made the play. He made the all-star twice out of 5 seasons when LeBron was there. Is that a perennial all-star to you, bro?
Bro, no. That's
what
not
is that?
That's not hold on. That's not what the definition means. The definition is basically it's the general conception of a super team is a team with 3 perennial all-star that joins the team through free agency or trades rather than NBA.
How long has this definition existed?
When you come onto the team, if you have multiple all-star appearances and you put that team together, you're considered joining a super team. Kevin Love went to 5 all-stars. His whole career, he's been to 5 all-stars. He went to 2 before he joined the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he went to 3 before he joined the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he went to 2 more after LeBron left.
So, again, when was this definition created? Because this is a new phenomenon of
No,
you can throw it up there all you want to, but it's still a new term. It's not no.
How do you know, bro? You ain't even looked it up. You just going by what you think. If you look up the definition of what a super team is, that's what's gonna pop up.
He doesn't fit. No, he doesn't fit that definition, bro.
At
least 3 perennial. Kevin Love was not a perennial.
You guys don't want you guys don't want it to be a super team because you don't want your you don't want your idol. You don't want your idol.
You bringing me a 10-year-old definition and act like this is rule of law.
Not even a 10-year-old.
This is not 10-year-old. This is not 5-year-old. It's
Wasn't
present.
the Rockets? Wasn't that Rockets team with Shaw?
This is not a. I'm sorry. This is not a definition.
Okay, so when we ask you what a super team is, you can't even give us your definition.
Who, me? I told you I don't believe in definition.
I said three all NBA players.
Okay, well,
three all NBA players.
That's crazy. Then. If you tell
me
all
a definition of something that just popped up out of nowhere,
that's kind of disingenuous.
Hold on, was that Magic Lakers team a super team?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. That's fine.
Chicago Bulls. Dennis Rodman.
Hold on. Let's walk this through. The Magic team, the Boston Celtics team, the Chicago Bulls team, that Lakers team with Glenn Rice and Kobe, and when he got
that wasn't a super team.
Nah,
Glenn Rice, that was a super team,
bro.
Man, stop it, man.
By your definition,
Glenn Rice was a perennial all-star.
Glenn Rice
was a perennial all-star.
He was not a perennial all-star, bro. He was not.
So Glenn Rice didn't win all-star MVP in '98. Come on, bro.
I mean, he was a perennial all-star.
Hold on. He was not a perennial. A perennial is multiple years.
So Glenn Rice
he was a three-time all-star.
He's a three-time all-star.
He got the same all-NBAs as Kevin Love. He got two all-NBA teams.
And then you get Glenn Rice was at the tail end of his career, bro.
Let me finish it though. Let me finish it.
He was not, bro. He was 31 years old. Stop that, bro. Stop.
Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish it.
31 years old. Is the end of your career now.
Hold on. Okay, I don't want to argue on that because he fits the definition whether you like it or not. But
yeah, exactly.
No, you want him to fit the definition. That's what you want.
No.
It takes away credit from your guy.
No, it don't.
I don't care.
Jordan had a super team, bro.
Just the rule of fact about this definition, he fits it, and you trying to say he's not, but he is.
Dynamic duo, bro.
But let's remove that. But let's remove that though, BJ. Let's remove
Horace
that,
Grant, Ron Harper, Glenn Rice.
Hold up. I don't want to. It's fine. You don't want to call it super team. All of them. Hold up.
Eddie Jones. Come on, man.
All the other teams I said. Hold up.
Come on, man.
Remove that Lakers team then with Glenn Rice because it don't matter.
Eddie Jones.
The point I'm making is all them other teams fit the definition, but nobody ever called them a super team. That's the point I'm trying to make. Who's everybody? First of all, who's everybody? Again, tell me
nobody back in the day said super team. 50, 60, 70-year-old man did not use that term.
All you gotta do.
My grandfather never said the word super team. My grandfather, 85.
Here's the difference. Hold on. First of all,
just give me
that was one of the greatest. Hold on. The Celtics, the 80s Celtics and Lakers were probably the two best teams of all time. Those were definitely super teams, right?
Nobody used that term.
Nobody that you know. But I'm saying that was definitely.
So who you know used it?
So who you know that used it? Come on, bro. Stop me, bro.
I'm telling you, first of all, you don't know everybody, bro.
Stop me, bro.
You don't know everybody.
Don't nobody know everybody. Don't nobody know everybody. All I'm saying is super team is a new term. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's a new term.
Hey, BJ, hold on.
Super team has always been around, bro. Super team.
I said the term is new. The term is new.
BJ, that's fair. We don't know everybody. Okay, we all know everybody. Don't know everybody. So let's be fair here. So give me the news outlet, article, or paper in the 1970s, 80s, and 90s that called any of those teams a super team.
There is none.
Hold on. Based off, if you want me to pull it up, I'm giving you basically. It's always been super teams around.
No, give me the time. I know. That's fine.
I don't have to look that up to prove to you guys that it wasn't there were super teams not around.
We already agreed to that. We talk about the terminology. Why
doesn't it get attached to them like it get attached to LeBron? Because you agree, and we all agree, super teams been around long before Bron came around, before he was born. But yet the super team stigma, which is a negative stigma, I might add, gets only stuck to Bron. But
I think
the super team was here way before LeBron even came out of his mom.
No one diminished Larry Bird's teams. No one diminished Magic.
This seems personal though. This seems like you guys
wanted from y'all.
This seems like what you got.
You said I don't know everybody. It's personal for you when you said I don't know everybody.
This brother is from
I know everybody. I don't nobody know everybody.
I've heard LeBron fans do this. They want us to I already acknowledged it's super teams back then. You still trying to make me say, oh, they don't acknowledge that these guys are super. Like, no one even brought that up. We agree with you that there were super teams and it's still not enough. You guys trying to jump to all these different narratives.
It's not that
This brother is from the LeBron church, man. The LeBron church.
I don't want to yell, but look, BJ,
The LeBron church, man. The LeBron church.
it's disingenuous when you say,
Hey, Bruce, you a casual, Bruce.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. We ain't got to argue. We ain't got to argue about it. Hold on.
I know you don't.
No, I'm talking.
You said you asking Bones Hyland guard Kyrie. Hey, you a casual. You a casual.
Switch. Let's not get into that. Switch. Come on.
I'm not a casual LeBron lover, but okay.
Oh my God. See, not a shots again.
No, I'm an NBA. I'm a basketball lover. I love the game. I'm a purist about the game, bro.
Yeah, you're a LeBronite.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Don't do that, bro.
You can call it whatever you want to call it. I'm a purist of the game, boy. You better look up my resume. You better look up my resume, boy. I don't idol worship. I don't call a man to go. I don't call nobody to go. I don't idol worship. I don't call a man to go in a team sport. So you got the wrong guy, buddy. Sorry. Try again, buddy.
Yeah, I saw say with all that being said, but look, it to me, BJ, is disingenuous to say we acknowledge that it was super teams, right? But the super team stigma that you continue to bring up only get attached to LeBron to denigrate his achievement. If that's super teams, if there's been super teams since the beginning, then why constantly bring up that he has all-star help? They all had all-star help.
Magic Johnson played next to the GOAT. Don't nobody talk about that. Magic played next to the GOAT.
It depends who you talk to, man. I mean, if that's something that you gotta talk to,
right now.
you gotta talk to the people who condemn LeBron. My thing is what I think people kind of look at LeBron different because he actually chooses and picks his teams. The teams that were super teams back then, like they didn't pick that wasn't the type of game it was back then. You had to pretty much whatever team you got traded to, that was based off of the management. But now since LeBron, which I give him credit for, he's giving players power, this player empowerment movement to move where they want to go. And it's kind of like a double-edged sword because a lot of these guys ain't finishing their contracts out. They get a chance to leave whenever that was LeBron doing that, bro.
LeBron never finished, always finished up his contract.
I said moving from different teams, LeBron is the poster boy to that. We cannot deny that.
Yeah, but you did say finishing contract. You said not finishing contracts. You know?
I'm just saying the effect result. Like the thing is that's why I think he gets more of the heat.
BJ, let me ask you this. Them not finishing contract is a mute point to me. I don't care about that. And that's my point I'm trying to make here. So let's just say players don't finish up their contract, right? And they want to be moved. And that's okay with y'all. But if it's a contract, it should work both ways. So a team, an owner, and a manager can trade a player during halftime or doing shoot around. Right? But it's a contract. I signed you. I should be able to stay here. I signed with the Dallas Mavericks. I didn't sign with Chicago Bulls. Why am I getting traded out of nowhere? Because that owner said want to make his team better and have a better shot at winning. So nobody gets on them for moving players out of the blue, 2:00 in the morning, shoot around. I didn't sign with no other team. I chose this team. So now if a player say, well, if you can't be loyal to me, why do I have to be loyal to you? And if I want to win, if I want to go play with my best friends, I should be able to do that because you know what? If you don't like me here anymore, you can just trade me with no time's notice.
But that's confirming though what that LeBron does, which he jumps from team to team. And I'm not saying he doesn't have a right to do that, especially with him he finished his contract out, so he has a right to do it. But I'm just giving you the context of why people look at him creating super teams here, there, and everywhere, vice versa in the 80s and even the 90s where you didn't have that power. You didn't have that control. You got to play for the team that those guys didn't have that type of power.
But BJ, see, even in your statement here, you trying. It's like a backhanded compliment. It's a because in one hand you say you're not criticizing for, but yet you bringing it as a just position to show why it's so different. So that's why it's so unlike.
Bro, what you want me to say? It's the truth.
No,
it happened though.
I'm telling you,
like he
not,
created that. That's what he.
No, he
did.
didn't. Hey, so Moses Malone didn't in his prime didn't connect
Moses
with Dr.
Malone
J.
did it
That happened
before
already.
LeBron
Bro.
did it.
Whoa, Young Africa, that's a whole different situation right there.
How is that a different situation?
Hold on. Young Africa, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's the same situation, bro.
No, it's
but
don't
hold
do
up,
that,
BJ.
Young Africa.
It's a backhanded compliment. Like I said, you keep saying it's the truth. I never said it wasn't the truth. What I'm saying to you is you only have a truth, as you call it, only for one side of the argument. What I'm telling you is who cares about the end result? All right, would you more have a problem with the road taken to it? If the end result is a super team on both ends.
BJ likes the white GM drafting the super team.
Yeah, a super team by the GM in the 80s ain't no different between Bron and his super team in 2000. The road to it is different.
Don't you ask yourself though, bro? Why does you ask the question? Why does LeBron get the blame? And I'm just telling you why he gets the blame. But when I tell y'all, y'all still don't want to accept that. Y'all
So BJ, is it fair? Is it fair, BJ? At the end of the day, is it fair, BJ? Is it fair? Is it fair?
When you say it's personal, BJ, with people, see, that's not personal with us. That's personal with, and I'm not gonna say you. That's personal with the people that's criticizing, because you say it sounds personal, but yet you just gave me a just position where the results were the same, and the only thing you can take umbrage with is the road to the results. The pathway was different, but the end of the goal was still the same. Why are you taking so much umbrage on the pathway when the end result was the same? No different end result. It ended with a super team. If you don't want no more super team, then fine. It should be no super team from the player, and it should be no super team from the GM's owner anymore then. From now on, nobody should create a super team, no matter what. You got your players, roll with them.
Okay. So again, you said, why does LeBron get the blame, right? That's what y'all open statement is. Why does he get the blame? That's what y'all open, right?
Go ahead, yeah, I'm listening. And then since I've been talking, Africa, you can respond because I know you've been trying to get in.
No, I was asking a question. Is that what y'all question was? Why does he get the blame?
Essentially, BJ, we heard you, and the real question is the blame fair, BJ, in the basketball community? Is the blame fair when there's been super teams in every era? Literally every dynasty you could claim is a super team. You could talk about the Spurs. You could talk about the Golden State Warriors. You could talk about the Chicago Bulls. We can talk about a lot of teams. Even the Detroit Pistons had multiple All-Stars on that team. We could talk about a lot of teams. And if you're talking about the best teams of all time, they are super teams. So is the critique fair, BJ, when just like Brother O said, the road to the actual destination is the only difference, but the outcome was the same?
Yeah. So let me ask you this question.
Let me ask you. No, question.
I'm saying yes. If we're gonna say okay, the destination's the same, fine. Okay. How many super teams has LeBron been on?
I'm gonna say one, bro. The Miami Heat.
I'm gonna say one, but y'all keep throwing up this Kevin Love thing that just don't fit.
So you're telling me that the Miami Heat team is the only super team he's been on?
Yes.
Hold up, you consider this Laker team a super team?
When they added Russell Westbrook to
that team,
my
goodness.
Last year.
That was considered a super team when they added him.
But Russell Westbrook been on 5 teams in 5 different years.
Okay, context.
Yeah,
See,
context.
Now we're gonna add context to that. He was still an all-star caliber player.
That's why your definition is flawed, bro. Right there, it shows that your definition.
When Russell Westbrook was an all-star caliber player coming onto the Lakers, that's why they traded away 3 players to get him. They traded away.
It was a bad trade. Hindsight.
It was 3. They traded him. They traded an all-star for 3 players.
Again, yes, you're right, and it was a bad trade.
It was a bad trade, but he was still an all-star, bro.
Yeah, but
no. He was never all-star in the Lakers. Did he play at an all-star level, BJ? Did he do that?
Bro, I'm talking about when he came onto the team.
No. See, that's why your definition is flawed, bro.
That's what makes you a super team. When you get, he wasn't the right fit. That's what it was. But he still was an all-star caliber player.
No, he was not, bro. He was not close to being an all-star last season.
Gosh,
Stop
bro.
it, bro. Stop it.
Hold up. Was he a fit for Houston?
Yeah, with James Harden.
It was a fit. So what happened?
Yes, it was a fit. It was a fit.
How was it fit?
Did you not see what he? Did you not see? First of all, they made the playoffs, and they made it to the second round. And James Harden had arguably his best season of his career after the MVP season.
No, first of all, that wasn't his best career.
That was one of his best seasons that year.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was, bro.
Hold up. I sit here. I watched this team. That.
I know. I used to live in
that team was good, but based on the play style and what did they have to do during trade deadline? What did they have to do just to make Russell fit?
Trade Clint Capella.
Thank you. They had to remove a whole.
Yes,
center.
they removed him. They removed him, and then what happened? The Rockets. The Rockets still made the playoffs to the second round. They got beat by the NBA champions, the Los Angeles Lakers. That team, he fitted with Russell or with James Harden.
That's not fitting. When you got to trade your hold up, time out. That's not fitting. When you got to remove a central player off your team, not just a player, but a position. Tell me, who in the heck? Once they did that, even though it opened the lane for Russell Westbrook to be more productive, who in the world in their right mind think that team was going to win without a center?
Hold on. And I want to read this to you also, because you do know that was his second best year, bro. I thought it was 2018. James Harden won the MVP. He averaged 36 points per game off of 44% shooting, 6 rebounds and 7 assists. He had the exact same stats the next season, except he averaged 34 points per game. That was his second best year with the Houston Rockets.
That's not his second best year. I watched him.
I did too. And he looked like that was the second best. And by the stats,
all right, bro.
What's the second best year? Look like I watched him in the context of the games,
bro.
James Harden. Hold up. James Harden was a volume scorer, so he's gonna do that. But just as a result, that James Harden was not the same, mainly because it was trying to incorporate Russell Westbrook. I'm not saying that's his fault. I'm saying that's when you bring on another ball dominant player like that, it takes some time. And the scoring was going to be there.
That's
we know
part
that.
of him having a good season, bro, because he's
that's
scorer.
not part of him, but no,
that's
scoring
part
is
of him
not
having a good season, bro.
No, that's not. There's more to the game than just scoring. We know James Harden was going to score.
The next year he got the MVP. The year before, bro, he had the MVP. The next year he followed up with another great season.
You can say how you want to say it, but everybody in here in Houston that was watching that team disagrees with you because we've seen the difference.
There you go with that. You know everybody. That's
why I say it's not about everybody, but but I know more Houston Rockets fans than you do. And I got a better sample size.
Check it out, bro. Check it out. I don't have to go by fandom because I actually played basketball at a pro level. Some of those guys you see on TV, bro, I actually played with.
BJ.
So that's cool.
I'm sitting here. Hold up. You in Texas, right? Where you at?
Bro, I used to live in Texas.
All right. I'm in Texas. Do you know what school I went to? Do you know what school recruited me?
Nope.
I understand. So when you say you play basketball, what does that mean to another person that played basketball? Swish played basketball too. Y'all had and he's played overseas. Y'all had no respect for
first of all,
you played basketball.
I never. First of all, and your African attest to this. I never use my resume to disrespect somebody else.
No, I always use it with disrespect.
When somebody says to me, "Oh, I know all these Houston people, they disagree with you," that's taking a shot.
That's not
taking a shot. Credibility.
Hold up, just earlier you told me it's a fact. What you want me to do? I'm telling you a fact,
bro. You don't know everybody, bro. That's the thing. You don't know everybody.
I never made that assertion. What I'm telling you is, It's not about knowing about. I said I know more Houston Rockets fans than you because I'm in Houston right now, and I'm around the Houston fans. Whether I go to the north side, where I go to the east side,
Man, this
where
is
I
so
go to the
sad, bro.
suburbs,
Hey, I'm
I'm
tired of
around
hearing
Houston
this shit,
Rockets
BJ.
fans.
Hey, I'm tired of hearing this shit, man. This shit is sad, bro. This is
So
some sad,
it's not
sad
about
shit,
me
bro.
saying I know everybody or to say. I'm just saying in this context, I happen to be
These
around more
goddamn
Houston fans than you.
bronzexuals, man. This shit is sad, bro.
Stop it, Kobe Jordan. Don't do that. Don't do
This,
that.
hey,
Don't
man,
do that.
listen.
Don't do
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Hey,
We
I've
Cleveland
been,
can't even.
Cavaliers
I've
ain't
been
no super
sitting.
team. Don't
I
do
We
that.
didn't
can't
call
have
you
a.
that.
We can't even have
I'll
a.
wait. I'll wait.
Don't do that.
I'll
We
wait.
can't even have an honest
Don't do that.
conversation without somebody saying bronze sexual. So
Yup.
if
Yup.
I'm a
Amen.
bronze sexual, does that make you a Jordan Knight or a Kobe sexual? That
No,
makes no sense.
that's not it. No,
It
you
just,
know, hold on, hold on. You
we
listen,
having a dialogue
Hey, man,
about two players.
listen.
In this whole dialogue, have you once heard me denigrate Kobe or Jordan? I just stuck to the guy that I'm defending. Even
Hey,
with
man.
me,
No,
with,
no,
with
no.
me,
Hold on. Hey, bro, hold on. What you're doing? This is what you're doing, right? You're trying to invalidate, right? That the LeBron super teams by discrediting the guys that he played with as if they weren't stars before they came to the team, right? We can't
who
act
said
like
that?
Kevin Love was not a superstar. This man was
He was
averaging
not.
26.
Superstar.
Hold
You
on.
capping already,
Hold on.
bro.
Kevin
You
Love,
capping
bro.
already.
Let me finish. Y'all, I'll let y'all. Can they,
Superstar.
BJ? Can I go or can they? Are they
Nah,
gonna
nah,
finish?
But you
off the
gotta be
jump
All right,
fair.
off,
let
it's
let
not
Kobe
capping.
Jordan
But go
go
ahead.
since
Go
we
ahead.
all
Hold up,
spoke.
but
Okay.
Okay, so I've been sitting back
if you're
and I've
gonna
been
say my
listening.
argument, say my
Hey, man,
argument.
I've been sitting
Don't
back.
give somebody else's argument. Give my
Okay.
argument.
No, I'm talking to you, bro. Let me talk to
Yeah,
you because
but I
you
never
ain't gonna
said
let me
anything
talk.
against Kevin Love or any of them.
Okay, listen. Westbrook was averaging 27 points when he was with Houston, bro. What are you talking about? So
Did
before he
you even miss the
came to the
part?
Lakers, was he not an all-star?
Go ahead.
If
Was he
he
not
play like
was
an
he not
all-star with the
averaging
Lakers, how
27
does that help
points
the Lakers, bro? How does that help the Lakers, Kobe Jordan?
27% shooting?
Huh? How does that help the Lakers?
Hold on. So you're So telling me why did you get him then? Hold on. So why would you
Because
go
we
get a
thought he was going
guy?
to be an
Hold on.
all-star, but he
Hey, man,
wasn't,
hey,
Dre.
let me
That's why.
cook, bro.
That's
Let
why.
me cook. Don't they want to interrupt me when I
You
got
ain't
put
cooking,
on
bro.
their heels.
Let's all mute
You
our
simmering,
mics.
Yeah,
bro.
let him
You ain't
cook.
Let's
Let
cooking,
him
all
cook.
mute our
bro.
mics.
Because these dudes
You
been
slow
talking,
cooking.
and I've been
That's
sitting in
right.
here trying to figure out what's really the topic. And here's what I'm hearing. You're telling me I heard Young Africa about 30 minutes ago tell me Kevin Love he's not considered a perennial all-star when all that means
Yeah.
is he was a
No.
recurring all-star for more than 2 seasons. He was before he went to Cleveland, he was a 3-time all-star. He was one of the top 5 power forwards in that 2010 season. He was averaging
No, he wasn't.
26 points with 13 fucking rebounds. He was an all-star 3 years before he got picked up by the Cavs. So you can't tell me a guy like that is not a perennial all-star, and that doesn't make them a big three. That makes them a big three. And then he used the fact that he had a bad game, a bad series when he had 8 and 6. So you're telling me because you have 8 and 6, that's the totality of your production for the full season. So you're saying a player that has 8 and 6, that now makes him not a star. That makes him a role player because he has a bad
Not
game.
all-star. Exactly
So
what he
hold on.
makes him. Yeah.
So
You
if
getting
that's
the
the
point. You
case,
getting the
then
point, man.
LeBron's not.
Yeah.
What about LeBron's performance in 2011 against Dallas when he averaged 16 points? What does that mean? He was giving you role player numbers.
Okay. Yeah, and that's what they call him.
But
And
you
they
can
cook
hold
him
on.
like
But
a
you can
role
still,
player. Okay.
consider him a superstar, right?
Okay.
So don't hold on. Don't pinpoint one bad game or a bad series and say he's no longer a superstar because that's not valid. You can't use that. And then this whole Russell Westbrook, bro. Everybody knew Russell Westbrook when he was playing that small ball lineup with Houston. That's what made them boys an elite team. He had nothing but shooters around him while he was still averaging 27. Him and James Harden was over there cooking. It didn't work out. He goes to Washington and then he gets picked up by the Lakers. So all of a sudden, Westbrook's no longer a superstar because he
Kobe
had one
Jordan.
bad
I got
season.
a question for you, Jordan. I just got
So
one question for you.
I'm just trying to
do
figure out why. Hold on,
yeah.
why are we discrediting LeBron's
No.
third options as if
No.
those guys weren't stars before they got him?
No. Hey, they were stars before they got him. No one
So
disagreeing with that.
So
I'm
3
gonna ask you a
stars is
question.
not considered a
I'm
superstar.
gonna ask you a question. In your definition of a super team, because evidently we all got different definitions. Do you have to be an all-star level player when you play with that team, or is it just about what you did before you got to that team? How you define it, bro?
So the way I define a super team
is I look
Do
at
you
it
have
like
to be an all-star while you're on the team? That's essentially
no, hold on. Let me answer the question, bro.
Go ahead.
So when I look at a super team, right, I look at 3 guys, right, who are giving me all-star levels of production numbers. That's usually it. That so here's what I look at.
BJ, you gotta stop doing that, kid.
No,
A guy,
BJ, keep this
Westbrook.
definition right up there,
Hold
BJ.
on. Westbrook was giving me 20 plus points before he came to the Lakers. You have Anthony Davis, who we consider when healthy a top 5, top 10 player, and then you have LeBron James, who's of course a top 5 player. So when you have 3 guys who's averaging over 20, and these and 2 of those guys are considered top 10 players, and 1 is considered a top 15 player, though that I consider that a super team. If you got 3 guys who are giving you 20 plus points, and these guys are perennial, and these guys are perennial all-stars, that's considered, bro. That to me is considered a super team, bro.
No, but you ain't answering my question. Do you have to be an all-star? Do you have to give that production when you're on the team, or it just matters what you did before you got there, bro? That's my question.
I can answer.
No,
that.
hold on. No, that's not true. I look at what he did before he got there. Because when Kevin Love went to Cleveland, his numbers went down, but they didn't pick him up based on his previous production.
Hey, what's my brother name that's speaking right now?
My name is Kobe Jordan, bro.
Oh, Kobe Jordan. Hey, BJ. So do you co-sign what he saying right now?
Oh, he most definitely co-signed that.
Which part? Yeah,
all of it.
Yeah, I do co-sign for what. Yeah, he's saying. Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Because
hold on, one more thing I gotta add really quick. Westbrook, hold on. Westbrook, we're talking about a former MVP at the same time. So this is not just a regular all-star. He's the MVP player, bro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, everything he did before I got to the Lakers. Thank you for letting me know.
Let me get this straight. So let me get this straight. My brother came in and he gave his definition of what a super team is and what a perennial all-star is.
More than 2 times as an all-star. That's what a perennial. That's all it means. Perennial all-star means he's made it more than twice. That's it.
If I'm not mistaken, the good brother BJ earlier, you said 30 minutes ago, said that Glenn Rice wasn't a perennial all-star, and he made it 3 times. And he was on that Lakers team
with Kobe and Shaq.
He was a 3, and he was an all-star MVP, but
with 2 All-NBAs,
that wasn't right. That didn't consider it right.
Hold on. What was his numbers though? I gave you.
Hold on. See how we do it, brother?
No, bro. Hold on. No. I said, bro.
You know what time it is? Hold up. You know exactly what time it is. See how we get to the point, brother? When we start looking at analyzing.
Hold on, bro. No. Because they're tapping DJ. I gotta give them.
No. You said the very. What was his numbers though?
I did not just say he was an all-star. I gave you his production numbers.
No. You talked about before his numbers. Hey, first off, Glenn Rice was giving niggas 26 points a game before he got to the Lakers. If you need to know the numbers,
hold on. Okay, hold on.
Let me Googling your Africa.
You let people talk long enough. They hang themselves.
I got a question. So So yeah, Glenn Rice made the All-Star 96 to 98. He joined the Lakers in 2000, right? Now, when you look at super team, so since you guys want to say Miami, you want to go with Miami being a super team, right? That's what y'all say. Miami's a super team.
Oh,
most definitely. I just want to know that.
Okay, so
before you go through I just want to know that. Are you going to change?
When did y'all call Miami a super team? Did y'all call Miami a super team when they got assembled? Did you guys call them a super team as they were playing?
I was definitely not calling them a super team in the first 10 games when they were below 500. But they proved to be a super team.
I didn't ask you that, Young Africa. I didn't ask you that. I asked you when they got to get on that damn parade
during the season. I called them a super team during the season when they proved that they were a super team when they went on a 20-game streak. That's when I
know that's cap. They were a super team when they got assembled.
Hold on. So Young Africa.
This is what I'm saying, BJ. These niggas are capping, bro.
Kobe, stop.
Y'all define it like that.
I got another question.
They gotta show me.
I got a question.
It's funny though. Y'all moving all around when I just gave.
No, I'm not moving. I'm asking Young Africa a question. When did you?
I know, but I posed the question though to y'all.
I answered. I said, I said that he was an all-star from 96 to 98. I will call that a super team.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
That's
Now
all
let me ask Young Africa a question. Young Africa, was that Phoenix Suns team that you got Kevin Durant right now? Is this a super team?
Good one.
Yes,
Hey,
it
good
is.
one, BJ.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, I'm asking Young Africa, is this a super team?
To be decided, but you
Hold on. What do you mean to be decided?
I gotta see.
Bro,
I gotta
I've
see what
never
it is.
ever heard that ever.
Why did you come in here? Why did you come here the other day, Young Africa, and say, "Oh, they got Kevin Durant. They got a soup. They gonna beat this team. They gonna beat that team." So what that means is you don't wait until the season starts or they play to crown them a super team.
Wow.
You already see what they have on paper, and
That's
you say
crazy.
that is a super team.
That's crazy.
So
That,
stop
yo,
all
he
that
literally
shit,
just cooked
man.
this man with his own argument.
Stop that shit.
No, he didn't.
So hold on.
You
So
don't
hold on.
want to
So
see
hold on.
No,
Hey,
he didn't.
BJ, let me
No,
get
he
this
didn't.
straight. Let me
Not
get this
at all.
straight. Young Africa, I got a
Not at
question
all.
real quick. Young Africa, I got
Not
a
at all.
question.
Oh, Jordan, you
Just
can't
real
talk
quick.
about getting
Hold on.
cooked because you just cooked your own man.
You cooked your own point when you said what was his numbers, and I gave you Westbrook's numbers, and that was not
Hold on. How
all-star
did that?
numbers.
Hold on, bro. Bro, that Lakers team was a
against
super.
BJ's
Hold on.
whole argument.
That bro.
Definitely
hold
not
on,
a super team.
Hold on.
Definitely
So
not a
that
super
hold on.
team.
That 2000 Lakers team was not a super team.
Oh, it was a super team.
So why are
But
we
I'm trying to
arguing
tell
about
you,
Glenn
the
Rice being the
Westbrook
guy who was
Lakers was
perennial
not a
all-star?
super
Why
team.
does that even matter? They were a super team, right?
Because you
What?
came in here and made a point about a super team and a perennial all-star at least 3 times.
No. Here, no.
You
My
came
point
in
was to
hot
debunk.
like
Hold
that.
on. My
That
point
was
was
the
to
first
debunk.
thing you
Hold on.
said.
My point was to debunk their argument because they tried to say LeBron has only been on one super team. LeBron has not been on one super team. He's been on several super teams, and I gave you reasons why. Right? So hold on. The reason. Hold on. This is the other part. The other part is you're hold on. You're
everybody's
arguing
been on
about a
super
Glenn
teams
Rice.
then.
You're arguing
Everybody's
about
been
a
on super
Glenn
teams.
Rice who was giving you what all-star numbers, also with Kobe and Shaq, and great role players around them. We all know that was a super team. You can't. That's
No,
not a
not
bad
according
example.
to BJ. You blew your whole man spot up.
I just admitted there's a super team.
No, I know. I'm
And
sorry.
even-
My bad, BJ. I'm talking about earlier because I know
You
you.
have to
I know.
reconsider that shit, BJ. It's okay. You have to reconsider.
I'm not trying to
Hey,
throw you.
I don't know what BJ said, but listen, everybody in
My
their mama
bad,
knows
BJ. I
that
wasn't
Lakers
trying to
team
throw
was a
you
super
in like
team.
that. I
So
was
what
just
are we
trying
talking about?
I'm trying to make his to the point him. Like before you right. You did correct it. I'm just saying at the
Okay,
point.
okay. This is my question then.
Like,
I'm gonna give you that, Kobe
you
Jordan.
heard him
Okay,
say
so
you
Westbrook
still
comes on the
couldn't say
team,
what you
right? Kobe Jordan, Westbrook comes on the team. That's a super team, right? So can a team be perceived and projected as a super team, and then during the season prove that they're not a super team? Can that happen?
Okay, but yeah, hold on, bro.
That's a straight up question, bro.
No,
I'm
let
going
me
with your
answer
logic,
it.
and I'm asking you a straight up question.
You're not letting
can
me
that
answer
happen?
it. You jumped in
Go ahead,
before
go
I
ahead,
answered.
go ahead. Go ahead.
So
go ahead.
hold on. He just gave you the answer when you said about the Suns. You already told them they were a super team. What if they play like shit?
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Then I would say not a super team.
No,
Okay,
no.
fair enough.
Hold on, bro. No, just because they don't perform well to what we thought, that doesn't prevent them. They still had a super team, bro. What are you talking about? Super teams
So
fail.
who's their 3 perennial all stars? Who's their 3 perennial all stars?
So super teams, bro.
Who that?
Super teams fail, bro. What you're trying to
No.
here's what you're trying to
Who's
do.
their 3rd perennial all star on that team? We know CP3 ain't no perennial all star no more.
So why are you so quick to put Phoenix as on the top tier then as the favorites?
No, because Kevin Durant and Devin Booker are 2
Hey,
top 10 players. That's why. That's why.
Hold on.
Because they're Kevin Durant and Devin
Young Africa.
Booker.
Hold on, Young
That's
Africa.
why.
I didn't say. Hold on, Young Africa. I didn't say the word super team. You said that. You said they were super team.
Hey, let me tell you something. But you didn't answer my question. Can a team? So you're saying no matter what the outcome,
I already did. I said yes.
A
A super team could fail horribly, like the 2011 Miami Heat. Yes.
Okay. See, and this is this is why the definition is sketchy, right? Because teams can be borderline super teams, right? And they can be projected as super teams, but show that they're not the case. They can show that the 3rd guy that we're talking about that critically makes a super team doesn't actually perform like the perennial all-star level player.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Was that 2011 Miami Heat, were they borderline super team or were they?
Nah, that's a certified super team, bro.
So why didn't they win?
Because their best player didn't play up to the level that he's meant to play at, bro.
So hold on. But after they lost, were we calling them not a super team still, or were we still calling them a super team?
Yeah, they were calling them bums. They were calling LeBron a trophy
No,
artist.
they won 2 championships right after that.
Okay.
No.
Hold on. We can't hold on. We can't take away. We can't take away a superstar team status because they end up failing.
That's fair enough. But you know what the difference is, bro? That was 3 players in their prime, bro. Westbrook is not in his prime no more. He's at the end of his prime. That's the difference. That's why I said he's just like the Phoenix Suns, who's CP3, not in his prime no more. They're
hold on. Let me say this. So here's okay. I'm about to debunk all of that. So guess what? So guess what? If that hold on, let me answer it. So hold on. So
I'm about to get out here, man.
Africa, real quick. So hold on. If that's the case, if that's the case, then we got to go back to the 80s. Hold on. Hey, let me finish, bro. We got to go back to the 80s.
I'm just getting out of here. That's it.
Oh, my fault.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
So if that's the case, if you're gonna tell me because a player's out of his prime, they can't be considered a super team, then we got to go back and look at a lot of these super teams that we call super teams because there were some dudes out of their prime. So hold on, in them 80s, how old was Robert Parrish on them Celtics teams?
Bro, they had like 8 Hall of Famers, bro. He wasn't the only one.
No, hold on. So what is the criteria? Are we talking about all-stars or Hall of Famers? Because
I'm talking about if you're out of your prime, right? It means that you may not play at that perennial.
Because hold on, there's
level.
2 different types because you can have a Hall of Famer. You can have a Hall of Famer that's out of his prime. But when we look at the roster, we just say, oh, they had 8 Hall of Famers. But we don't consider 4 of these guys out of their prime.
Look, LeBron is out of his prime, but he's still playing at that perennial all-star level. That's the difference, bro. Just like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 37, 38.
Yeah, but hold on. That's an anomaly, though. That's an anomaly, though, bro. But LeBron is an anomaly. Hold on. Can you name how many 38-year-olds are putting up 30 points out of their prime? How many guys were doing that?
Not many, if any, bro. Okay.
So that's a bad example. My point is this.
No.
If we go back to some of these San Antonio teams. Remember when T-Mac was with San Antonio, right? And he lost. If you didn't watch that, you would just go and look at the roster and say, "Oh, damn, they had Tracy McGrady."
That's a casual you're talking about. Don't do that. Hey,
no, because
this is why,
bro,
you ain't
can't
understanding
just
me.
look
Hey,
at a
Kobe
roster
Jordan,
and say,
do you
"Oh,
realize
these
the
Hall
difference,
of Famers, bro?" That's not that. You gotta look at.
Do you realize the difference between a guy like a CP3, the third guy on that team, a guy like a Westbrook, compared to a guy like Chris Bosh in his prime? You see the difference I'm talking about, bro? That's a simple thing I'm talking about, bro.
But hold on, Chris Paul is still playing at a high level. He's still efficient as a point guard. He's still playing at an all-star level.
Is he playing at an all-star level, bro?
What is he averaging? I haven't looked. What is he averaging this year?
He's averaging like 13 points, 8 assists. Is he playing at all-star level, bro?
Shout out to the Amari Bolton for the $1 to CASHAPP. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you.
This is what I don't like, right? Because when
you don't answer my question, though. You like to talk a lot, but you don't answer my question, bro.
No, I told you, bro. This year his numbers has dwindled. Yes.
So is he playing?
Hold on.
Bro, just answer the question.
No, but listen, you still got listen. But Chris Paul, hold on, you're talking about a Hall of Fame point guard, right? Bro, even though he's out of his prime.
Look, man. At the end of the day, your accolades don't win you games, bro. We're talking about right now, bro. And that's why, first off, I'm not trying to argue with you, bro. We're educating ourselves. We're educating the people that are listening. We got to get to a point of a conclusion and understanding, right? And so can you understand when I say that a Miami Heat team that's in their prime, all 3 players in their prime, all NBA players, is different to a team like with the Westbrook, who's not in his prime and not playing at that level? A team like CP3, that's why I say questionable. We can call it a super team right now, the Phoenix Suns, but they could prove not to be.
No.
And then I would say that's not a super team, bro. And prove it not to be.
I understand.
But say whether it is or it isn't, when you come into the team with your all-star accolades and the numbers that you put up on the Houston Rockets, it don't matter. You're a super team and you can still fail, and I'm gonna still call you a super team. I think that's ignorant, bro.
Where you're wrong, because when they got Westbrook wasn't out of his prime. Westbrook was 30. He just turned 32, bro. 32 is not out of your prime, bro. 32 is
he was still averaging 23 points per game.
That's what I'm saying. 30, bro. That's not out of your prime. We gotta hold on. This is what we gotta do. We gotta understand what is your prime.
You know how it's evident, bro. He averaged 47% from the field in Houston. He goes to the Washington Wizards, averaged 43% from the field. He then averages 44 and 41 this season. His efficiency has dropped off. Why? because his athleticism dropped off. He hasn't been an all-star the last 3 seasons, and it's evident that he's not in his prime anymore
So
at
that
34 years old.
Washington, that
And so when he gets
Washington
to the
team.
Lakers, he's 33, BJ, not 34, and he's definitely outside of his athletic prime.
No,
He's not
I'm
the same
saying
guy
when he
he
came
was.
when he
We
came
can't
on.
talk about him like he's the old school Westbrook that we've all known, bro. He's
No,
not that guy.
when he came on to the Lakers, bro, he was still an all-star player.
That's what I'm saying. He was averaging 27
No.
on
Okay,
47%.
fair enough. But I ask you, does it matter what you did the season before you get there, or does it matter what you do on the team, bro? That's the point that I'm trying to get
Hold
at,
on,
bro.
bro. But hold on, bro. You can't hold on. But this
It
is what
matters
you're
before
saying.
you get there, BJ. That's what you said, bro.
Yeah.
How, bro?
But hold on, bro. Hold on. But this is what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying. But okay, so let me ask you this, young Afro. When Chris Bosh got to the Heat, hold on. When Chris Bosh got to the Heat, didn't his numbers dwindle? But did we call him not a superstar still?
No. His numbers dwindled because his volume dwindled, but his efficiency stayed the same at the same level. He still gave you the same defense. His actual offensive
he
numbers
got older, bro. He was older.
didn't go down. His shot attempts went down, but he still gave you productive numbers, and he was still an all-star, all-NBA player all throughout playing in Miami Heat. That's the difference, bro. That's the difference.
No, listen. Chris Bosh. All I'm saying is that I agree. Westbrook, but listen, Westbrook has never been an efficient player. So when was he ever super efficient? You're acting like he was Chris Paul. He's always been an inefficient, high-value point guard. The difference is when he got to the Lakers, it was more exposed because he's playing with another dominant sport in LeBron, and he's not. That's the team doesn't fit with his style, with his playing style. If Westbrook goes to another team and his numbers go up, you can't say he's out of his prime. What's your excuse then if he goes somewhere else and his numbers go back up?
Bro, first off, you give me hypotheticals that haven't happened yet, and there ain't no excuse, bro. At the end of the day, even if his numbers go up, I'm gonna tell you that his efficiency is gonna stay the same. He ain't gonna be finishing at an elite level at the rim like he was, and he ain't just gonna turn into a prime Westbrook out of nowhere,
crazy,
bro.
I get it, but hold on. Westbrook has a bad. He has a bad year, right? And then all of a sudden, we
in a
act
row.
like he. Hold on, you said what?
Back-to-back bad seasons, bro. Not just
because he's been with the same team, so the team just doesn't fit with his style. So all I'm saying is that he's had a bad run with the Lakers, right? Just this year and last year, right? But before that, that Houston team, they even though they lost against the Lakers, I give y'all that they couldn't compete against them, but he was still giving you productive numbers, bro. And what I'm saying is, and he's not out of his prime yet. Westbrook is still in his prime. To me, I think Westbrook has another 2-3 years left. So all I'm saying is that the guys that LeBron is playing with, because my only argument is that I'm not trying to really argue. All I'm saying is that I hate when dudes try to discredit those guys LeBron played with because they played poorly or their numbers went down, which your numbers are going to go down when you play with a LeBron team. That's just how it works. AD's numbers, his numbers weren't the same as it was in New Orleans. So it's like, why are we discrediting those guys as if they weren't all-stars before they got there? Like these dudes, Kevin Love was the number one option on his team, a 3-time All-Star. Like this dude was a top power forward in the league. It's not like he was a role player. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the conversation. We're going to end the stream though right now, y'all. At the end of the stream, man. Kobe Jordan, Young Africa, Brother Mari, appreciate y'all coming through. My man Bubba.
Oh, good. Shout out to the pull up. Hey, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up a super team for Kawhi Leonard.
Y'all crazy.
Yo, BJ, salute, bro. Appreciate y'all, man.
Salute, brother. Salute.
Be back at it tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Clippers take on Golden State. We got to get that win tomorrow, BJ.
We will. Definitely. Man. Appreciate my guys coming in. Bruce, Brother Mari, Young Africa, Kess, Kobe Jordan, Bubba, Swish Life, all y'all, man, coming in, man, talking this hoop talk, man. LA Clipper talk as well. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all believe that the Clippers need to go in the buyout market? And do y'all feel like they should get one of these point guards, Patrick Beverley, right? Russell Westbrook, or Derrick Rose? Or do you feel like we should stand pat with Bones Hyland or Eric Gordon, man? What y'all think that needs to happen with our team, man? But until next time, respect to say, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, put it live. Peace. Out of here like swim well.